Alright, recording has started. I need to turn my light. Okay, Wes, you're introducing this episode because one of us is sick and one of us didn't play the game.
Alright. Don't get ahead of yourself.
What do you mean one of us didn't play the game?
Well, we'll find out. We'll find out. Anyways.
Uh,
Hey, welcome back to
Who
Video
did?
Game Book
Adam,
Club.
you didn't play the game?
Don't talk over each other, you're sharing the same audio track!
Fuck you. Okay. We're gonna back. What was I gonna say? The intro? Something like that.
No, you're doing the outro.
Okay.
It's done.
I see you guys next time. Next month we're gonna be playing Paper Mario and the Origami King. Okay, no. What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Video Game Book Club. I'm here with my minions.
500 cough drops have been consumed within the past week.
True.
I am in unending pain,
Number?
and I played Dark Souls on top of that.
Yeah, it's just a synonym, isn't it?
Well, who didn't play the game then?
What? that conversation was from before we started. But anyways. It is a good bit, though. I kind of want to have it in. Anyways, this month we played Dark Souls, which is one of my most favoriteest games. I've played it before. Adam,
It's like
how
top
do you feel?
200.
Yeah, it's like top 10, top 5.
Really?
You love Dark Souls? You played Dark Souls before?
No, this is actually my first playthrough.
Of any Souls game?
Now hold on a patty
Yes,
flipping
I
minute,
know.
Wes.
Yeah.
I know you like this game, but is it really top 5? Because I don't believe you. I feel
Yes,
like you say a
yes,
lot of
it's
games are top 5.
No, it's top 5, and the reason I know for a fact is because I actually
He's got 15 top 5.
I did it 3 days ago. I made my actual top 20, and this isn't the top 5. So
That's pretty impressive. I wasn't joking about the top 200 thing. I think it's around that area.
no. What Souls games have you guys played? Because I've played. This was my first one, and then I played Demon Souls, and I played Elden Ring. That's all I've played.
I played Celeste, and that's kind of the Dark Souls of platformers.
Yeah, true.
I played Astro Bot. That's kind of the Dark Souls of platformers.
True. I saw that on Twitter.
No, I played Dark Souls 1, Sekiro. I dabbled in Bloodborne, but I don't have a reliable way to play it, and I played Elden Ring. Oh, are you getting kicked out again?
That is an odd list.
Get out of here. Be gone, Wes.
At this point, he just got a bag. He's got a bag for it.
He's being evicted again. He literally just got kicked out of the last room he was in. He's getting evicted. He's praying for his life. He's getting evicted.
Well, yeah. Anyway, so we've all have different levels of experience with the series, but I mean, I would say all the Souls games I've played are like 10 out of 10, except for Demon Souls, which is like a 9 out of 10. But they're all really good.
I
Exception.
owned Demon Souls at one time.
That's
I
true.
no
I guess
longer own Demon Souls.
I shouldn't have just said my rating, should I?
No. Well, you see, every Soulsborne game has a really boring title screen, which, as we all know, is a really bad omen for the amount of development time that the developers put into the game. So, kind of a shitty series, if you ask me.
That's true. I mean, if you want to talk about games with fuck developments, Dark Souls 1 is up there. Like, I got a whole lot of stories to go through. I've got like a bunch of weird Dark Souls trivia shit that we can hit up.
So, okay, I just want to check something
Dark Souls 1
quickly.
was originally a Japan exclusive.
Demon Souls was, yeah. It was for a
No,
long
Dark
time.
Souls 2.
Oh, that might be true. I don't know.
I just want to check something quickly. So, we all played Dark Souls Remastered, right?
Yes. I played
For the Nintendo Switch.
the Switch version, and I may or may not have also played the PlayStation version like a week ago.
Oh, okay. So, because I was going to say, we all played Dark Souls Remastered, but we all played the Switch version, so it's basically just Dark Souls.
I had the opportunity to check out the PS4 version as well, and the 60 FPS is awesome. The fire effects look great. The entire rest of the game is completely identical. But those two aspects of the game are awesome.
Before we say anything about gameplay, that game's not a looker. You can admit that.
I think it kind of is. That's the thing.
It's got a vibe.
Yeah,
I like it.
Yeah.
It really,
Well,
when you look at things up close, I don't think they look that great, but, if you're, like, walking around an area and just look out at the horizon, get the binoculars item. It fixes everything.
True.
There's a binoculars item.
I think you get it pretty early.
You can start with it if you are stupid.
Yeah, I was gonna say who. I would agree that this game does have visual weaknesses. The texture quality is really shit, especially on Switch. Okay, I'm sure you noticed the audio quality on Switch is compressed to hell and back. That wasn't even that way in the old like 360 PS3 versions. It's
Oh, I don't have a
fucking-
problem with the audio.
I didn't
It's
notice
so
it.
bad. Oh my god, it's so bad. Play the PS4 version or the PC version, and you'll be like, "Holy shit, this game has a soundtrack!" Like it literally sounds like crust. And what's crazy is that the opening pre-rendered cutscene where they're like, "And Nito, the Grave Lord," that's in like great quality. And then as soon as it cuts to in-game footage with the narration, it literally sounds like you blended the audio.
I didn't watch the opening
But-
cutscene.
Of course, he didn't. But yeah. But the animation quality also sucks ass in Dark Souls. That's every Souls game pretty much. Everything else about this, I actually think it looks really good for a 360 era game.
I agree. What year did the original come out? Like 2009?
11, so a little less
Oh.
impressive. Same year as Skyrim. It definitely looks worse than Skyrim. So
Yeah, but
The art
it's
design is
definitely a better
great.
RPG than Skyrim, so we'll
It's
give it some points.
it's got a great art design. That's what pulls up Dark Souls. Like it's got like in every
Agree
like
with you
place-
there.
Oh, oh really?
I think
Skyrim
Skyrim
thing?
is a better RPG than Dark Souls.
Interesting. Interesting.
Skyrim next episode, running it.
Dude, no, never again. I
I'd
love
play
Skyrim.
Oblivion or Morrowind.
Yeah, that's true. Can we play a good Elder Scrolls game? That'd be pretty awesome.
Do you want to play Daggerfall?
No, actually, I don't.
Yeah, you want to play Elder Scrolls Online console only?
Who wants to play Fallout 76 pre-pack? That's 2 votes, Hunter. You lose.
Can we do a Fallout 76 server, but it's like just the three of us?
Yeah, you can actually.
Oh, I don't want to do that.
24/7.
Don't put that idea in our heads.
You have to pay for it, I think, though. I think it really costs money.
Hmm.
Okay. Anyways, Dark Souls is a video game, right? Let's talk about it. So
Let's not. Let's just keep talking about Bethesda.
So, Demon Souls came out in what year? Like 2009? Does that sound right to you guys? It might have been a little earlier.
I'll check. I got this.
All right, and this is the original, the PS3 version, not the
The good one.
yeah, exactly. And I will also note.
I'm calling the original the good one, by the way. I don't know if that was clear.
Oh, you're wrong then. So this game was out
2009, yep.
for a year. Okay, and the Japan release date was either earlier or later than that. Doesn't really matter. Probably earlier. But that game is like pretty good, but it's also like made by insane people and doesn't work. So Dark Souls is the first Souls game. I mean, Dark Souls, what it does is it kind of takes Demon Souls is this like mission based. You know, it's got all the stuff that if you haven't played Dark Souls, you know Dark Souls is. It's got hard bosses. There are souls that you have to pick up when you die, and it's about running through just brutal like bullshit challenges that you can't predict. So Demon Souls has all that, but everything else is Dark Souls. So, and Dark Souls came out in 2011. The remaster is from 2018, I think, 2017.
Yes, 27. One of those.
One of them. Yeah, I know the Switch version got delayed, which is.
I don't think the game needed a remaster.
It did to become playable on PS4. Honestly, it needed it for that alone.
Okay, but they could have done a re-release.
That's like it. Pretty much is that though.
Me personally, I think they should have done a remake.
I kind of think they should have. They should do a remake.
Yeah, but what is a remake and what is a remaster? Because I'm sorry, but the TTYD remake is a remaster.
Is the most remake a remake has ever remade.
Mm-mm. I'm sorry.
RE2. Okay.
You
Get
can be
back to me when you
wrong.
play Sticker Star Remastered.
No. RE2 is a reimagining. Really, it's not even really a remake. Like Final Fantasy VII.
That's what a remake is. A remake is a reimagining.
No, a remake is the
remaster
same exact
graphic.
thing, but from scratch.
Yes, that can also be a remake. Although a reimagining could be interpreted as a second form of remake. And a remaster
I'm sorry.
is the original
You
game.
did it from scratch. You wasted your time.
Fine. Okay. Yeah, you're right. Anyways, it doesn't matter. We figured it out.
Matters a lot to me.
Do we want to just go into the video game now? Should we just hit it?
Hang on.
Capper Demon, am I right?
Yeah, he was in it. I looked up the Dark Souls wiki, and it's just a whole load of shit.
Oh yeah, they
There's like
take this
information on the game. I was just gonna read off the wiki, but this isn't even worth it.
Okay. Usually I like to do more history for this stuff, but I feel like everybody knows what Dark Souls is, you know?
It's Dark Souls. Everyone knows Fromsoft.
Yep.
They're like
Everybody,
the highest quality consistency game studio out there right now. So like,
but they only make the same shit over and over again, so it's not like you have to learn anything if you played any of them.
right.
Yeah. Well, I guess if we're ready to go, I guess the first time I played this game, I found this immensely challenging, like virtually impossible, and it took me like 60 hours. My very first impression on this playthrough was how much faster everything is when you know this game. You know?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
It's half of Dark Souls is not like just getting good, it's kind of knowing the world, and that's why, I mean, spoiler alert, Dark Souls 1 is goated and like the best game ever because even in like the Asylum, which is the very beginning of the game, knowing where to go and not being terrified of everything makes it everything so easy.
Every single Souls game except maybe like Sekiro, it's literally just comes down to do you know where the good thing is and can you go get the good thing?
And are you afraid to get it?
True, yeah. And my entire playthrough this time around was, can I just get the good thing? And then I did, and then I swept every enemy. So, like, I'm kind of tier listing based on previous knowledge because I didn't really struggle that much in this playthrough.
Now, Hunter, what was your first impression of this game's difficulty? I mean, really out of the gate fighting the Asylum Demon, did you find that challenging?
Most challenging part was finding the key that I could unlock the top of the staircase to get to the Asylum Demon, because I didn't see that the boulder rolled through a wall. So I went through the entire area, like again, twice, to try and find that key.
This is going to be my favorite part of this episode. I just want to hear what Hunter has to say. I'm so excited.
You're going to be overjoyed, I'm telling you.
I don't think the boss fight for the Taurus Demon was incredibly hard. Or not the Taurus Demon.
Asylum, yeah.
Whatever demon
There's
it
too many
was.
fucking demons in this
the
game.
Circus Demon.
So
I didn't think the Circus Demon, or the Asylum,
the first demon.
I didn't think the first demon was incredibly difficult.
Okay. A lot of people like get stuck on this, and even on my first playthrough, I think I died like once. I'm always surprised
It was
how many people.
more challenging to find the key than the boss itself was.
Which I think we'll find is a running theme with Dark Souls 1, that oftentimes the environment is more of a challenge than the boss. Except for when the boss is the environment, but I guess we'll get there.
That's not even an environment.
You're
That's a
just a
goddamn
hater.
cage match. He's got you for 3 minutes. 3 minutes of playtime.
Anyways, I mean, do you guys have any, like, I guess one of the things I love, and this, so I guess I'll just dive right into this. One of my first impressions playing the original Dark Souls for the first time in the Asylum is you have those little embers in the ground that are your tutorials, and that's basic shit. But then you also start to see messages that are obviously not written by sane people. You see messages telling you to jump off cliffs, or to run through certain doors, or to pick up items. And what this game has is an asynchronous like multiplayer system where you can leave messages and vote on them to appear in other players' games that can be helpful or complete bullshit. And I think it's probably one of the greatest, if not the greatest, implementation of multiplayer in a game, period.
Yeah, well, I kind of copied Mario Wonder. I think Nintendo should sue them for IP infringement.
I was going to mention the fact that I have it in my notes. Mario Wonder literally rips off Dark Souls 1 multiplayer. It's so good.
I think the Dark Souls 1 multiplayer is one of the most needless things in a video game I've ever seen.
It's helpful. It's so helpful on your first playthrough. I played in offline mode this time, but it is so helpful in your first playthrough.
Oh, so you're a fellow online hater, it seems. That's what I heard.
You did
Yes.
not say that.
I am an online hater
Yes.
just in general, but I think the online is a great feature that is amazing and I love. But also, I don't like getting kicked from the game because my Wi-Fi is shoddy.
That's the problem. Yeah.
Ah. So you hate it.
I don't hate it. I hate the universe.
I
But the
mean,
universe makes you hate it.
Yeah.
all right,
Yeah.
we're gonna leave it there. Um, that's not the only multiplayer in Dark Souls 2. Like you sometimes see like little ghosts walking around, which are just other players that are online. And let's not explain the humanity system here.
Let's
But
I
keep
don't
all
get
Dark
it.
you
Souls 2
need-
out of this.
Wait, Adam, did you say you don't get humanity?
I don't understand it. I just
Did you kindle? Okay, let's
I've kindled, yes, yeah. I do it, but I don't understand it.
Crash course, crash course. There is an item called humanity. You can use it to increase count in the top left, which is how much humanity you have on you. And you can use that humanity to reverse your hollowing and become human. And your humanity, in that sense, is more like a status effect. And when you have that humanity and you use a humanity at a bonfire, you can kindle. And when you have that humanity from reversing your hollowing, and you play online, and there are other people online, and then you can actually play real multiplayer. So it allows you to summon people for fights, which I've literally never done in a Souls game. Or that's not a flex, I just have never tried. That's a lot of things in Souls, right? You just don't do it. Or you can get invaded, and you probably will get invaded and killed. That's it.
Sounds like some bullshit to me.
It is some bullshit. That's the thing about Dark Souls 1 is that even more than every other Souls game, it loves to just do a bunch of cryptic shit. Like, there's items that you'll never use and never understand.
Doesn't
So,
Demon Souls have like a whole cryptic thing going on?
Less so, actually.
That's pretty impressive.
Yeah. Funny, what were you going to say?
Forgot. But nonetheless, the online is unnecessary.
I think it's necessary, but I think the game would be great without it, but I think it adds so much.
I think
There's
it's
so much.
I think it's
But
unnecessary, but I think it's a great feature.
Yeah, okay, I guess I can agree with that. Well, anyways, I guess
More necessary feature in my life.
I
I
agree,
know how
Mr.
you feel
Robot
about
Man.
yeah. Anyways, any thoughts on the Asylum other than that? I think it's a good tutorial, but I also don't think it's like outstanding.
So the first time I played in the Asylum, I didn't really die at all, but specifically when walking to the cliff face to the bird, I was mortified of what was at that cliff face. I thought some like giant demon was gonna pop up from the edge of the cliff face and attack me or something. I was walking up to it so slowly because I had
Like
no
the
idea what to
Super Metal
expect.
Boy.
This game is so ominous. There's so much shit going on that just scares you for no. It's like Luigi's Mansion, even though it's just a video game that you are confined to. It feels like there's so much more going on that you just can't see, even though there's just not. There's just nothing else going on.
Can we make sure the next game we pick can also be compared to Luigi's Mansion so we can do this 3 videos in a row?
Yeah,
That'd be really
that's true. We got to get the hat trick.
I guess, Hunter, any thoughts on the Asylum? Any strong feelings?
Don't really have strong feelings about the Asylum.
Probably the only area you don't have strong feelings on them.
What's your opinion on the big bird?
My opinion, the big bird, probably my favorite part of the game.
Hunter, why are you so
You're
quiet all of a
real
sudden?
quiet. Yeah, you're really quiet all of a sudden.
Okay. Yeah. Big bird's probably my favorite part of the game.
True.
Did you ever go talk to the big bird again to go back to the asylum?
Didn't get that far.
Didn't get that far.
You also don't talk to the bird. You curl up in a ball. And you said the bird's nice. You don't talk to it.
You see, in my eyes, that's a conversation, but that's just a personal disagreement.
Okay. Also, did you know there's like a debate over the bird's name? It's like a whole thing. Like there's like fake news about the confirmed name, but it's not true. Anyways,
I don't even want to discuss the lore. Do not get near me with any of that
Oh,
bullshit.
no, I'm gonna discuss the lore, but not like too.
No, I agree with you, Adam. We should keep that out of the video.
I have.
Don't worry, I'll
watched,
just cut it all
an hour.
out in post.
I will kill you.
Yeah, that is awesome. I love to hear it.
No, just put me on like 3 times speed and make me check my voice.
Yeah, that's true. We'll do a Kid Dracula again.
Is that what we did? Okay.
I think so.
I don't. It's been a while. But I guess after you beat the Asylum, you go to Firelink, and it's like your hub. I love Firelink, dude. I love the music. I don't really care about the NPCs, but they're still iconic.
I
Like
kill
I don't
most
know,
of them.
something about Firelink. Yeah. I I don't know, man. It's just like homey. I like Firelink.
Which way, Hunter,
It's
specifically?
bland.
Did Hunter just say it's bland?
I think so.
Firelink, yeah, Firelink is bland.
Okay, that's fine.
won't
Whatever.
disagree.
I don't even have the mental capacity right now to disagree with you. Which way did you go from the start, Hunter, after you got to Firelink? Did you go to the graveyard or to the tower or?
I went to the right.
It is a 360 degrees circle. You're going to have to be more specific.
Generally,
Yeah.
I think that
And of the directions you could have went, I went to the right.
I think he means under bird. I'm pretty sure.
They're both
Yep,
to the right.
I went there.
Okay. Well, yeah, he got lucky, or he may or may not have
I
had
went
a
righter.
Yeah.
Okay,
there we go.
that's
The
a better explanation, actually. Writer makes more sense.
It kind of does. Does anyone ever go to New Londo first? I'm curious. Like, does that ever happen?
I think
Oh, I guess
I
if you
think-
have Master Key, isn't that actually the right thing to do?
I don't know if it's the right thing to do, but I think I did it on my first playthrough. But it was
Oh.
my first playthrough, so I got my cheeks clapped and then left.
Yeah, I bet. Oh, speaking of, who plays with the Master Key? Not me.
I do. I like cheating.
I really wanted to play with the Master Key, but I was basically forced to play without it.
Wes!
I wish I had played with
ruins-
it.
It kills the progression.
I
Imagine
wish I
playing
had
Dark
played with
Souls.
it.
Imagine playing Dark Souls, but you don't have to fight the Capra Demon. Like, you didn't play Dark Souls, I'm sorry.
I still fought the Capra Demon just for the fun of it, because why not?
You don't have to.
He's a
You
fun
don't have
feller.
He is a fun
It does skip Blight Town though, which I'm gonna be $1.50. If you can cut out the worst part of a game, why not? But
It is nowhere near the worst part of the game.
worst. Well, I was gonna say worst area, but hold on.
Worst area. Yeah. Where's
I don't even know if I disagree with that, or I agree with
it's
that. It's
probably no. I actually hate one area more than Playtown.
yeah. There's another
It's
area
not the
that's
one you're
worse.
thinking.
Really?
I won't. It's probably not what you're thinking. I doubt it. I don't think it's that hated of an area.
Mm,
I just hate it. It's
We'll see.
confusing. Anyways,
we'll see.
Not my least favorite area in the game.
Interesting. I actually don't know what your least favorite area is. I have no idea.
From the sounds of it, the Firelink Shrine.
Well, he did go right.
Bland.
It is bland, but also it's like it's meant to be dreary and miserable. It's the least dreary and miserable thing here, at least.
But it's bland.
You're bland. Anyways, Undead Berg, my first playthrough, I probably was here for like 5 hours.
Same.
Like, dude, I was so bad. I genuinely thought, like, I never thought Taurus Demon was hard, but I thought getting to Taurus Demon was like the hardest thing I've ever done in a video game.
yeah.
I think that's the hardest boss run in the game, from my experience.
Which I still don't agree with even slightly. But I do think on your
Well,
first
the
playthrough,
thing
you can
is,
100%
I
see
do
it.
realize some of my problem was I was fighting everything on the way to the boss every time.
Oh.
Which I explicitly told you not to do about 60 times, didn't I?
Yeah, but it didn't make sense why.
It was XP
Okay.
grinding.
Yeah.
When you fought. Oh wait. When we need to tier list Asylum Demon.
Oh shit, you're right. He's at the very bottom of my entire tier list in D tier.
What?
Yep.
Like the worst boss in the game.
Oh, I meant in terms of difficulty.
Oh.
Oh, you meant quality.
I meant quality.
Okay, I'll make it in real time.
Okay.
Do you want
I'll
me
make it
to
as
tier
we
list
go.
it based on quality?
I'll make it as we go. How about that?
I don't know. A C.
Well, I'll tell you my difficulty rating too. How about that?
Okay.
I'm gonna give
I
it
think
a C.
I think difficulty is pretty self-explanatory. I want to talk like favorite bosses, least favorite, stuff like
Well,
that.
the thing about difficulty is that the bosses I struggle with are not always the ones that other people do.
We'll still talk about difficulty. Don't worry.
Okay.
I'm gonna give it a C.
A C?
C. C.
I
In
don't
terms of
know.
quality.
I think it's a great tutorial boss, and he's kind of funny. He's like comically bad, right?
Yeah.
But he's also kind of unironically scary the
Yeah,
first
but
time, so he's like that perfect mix.
The thing is, he's got so little health. It's almost like he's hollow. That's my I feel like he's just a
Yeah.
big round balloon.
I
I
do
think
like
he's
that he
supposed
has
to feel
some-
like that.
Yeah, but like Stray Demon's not that plush. It's weird that he's that much weaker than Stray Demon.
That's true.
He's a balloon.
The one thing I really like about Asylum Demon is that he has those little environmental interactions. So, there's the famous thing where, like, if you stand on the ledge where you can jump down and hit him, if you wait up there, he'll like, get you.
Mm-hmm.
And I think there's code in the game for him to do that on a bunch of other places in the arena, and I think it's just not possible for him to do it. I'm gonna draw a bunch of stupid bullshit like that. But I mean, I like the boss, but I also don't find it memorable outside of like being a good tutorial. So I'm gonna give it like a B tier.
Yeah, I'd put him in like the middle of B tier, dead center. He's not good. He's not bad. He's just there.
And only because this game has some bad bosses.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. All right. I guess. Well, speaking of bosses, our next thing pretty much is Forest Demon, right?
Mm-hmm. He's fucking lame.
First thing,
Yeah. Yeah, Taurus.
I'd give him a B.
I like him.
You
but
can
I don't-
describe how you feel about him before you tier list him, Hunter.
Okay. I mean, yeah, Hunter, please.
Well, I was struggling to beat the boss at first, and then I heard, well, go up the ladder and plunge attack him. So I did that like 5 times in a row, and he was dead with absolutely zero challenge. So I feel like the boss fight was a little bit too exploitable.
It was supposed to be, though, in fairness. It's meant to just reteach you the plunge, but then the argument is that, well, if you didn't fail the Asylum, you probably already learned that, so...
Okay.
Yeah,
It's
Hunter
just-
just explained my exact thoughts. I don't even have to explain it. He nailed it.
I guess, for me, Taurus Demon is, like, higher B tier than Asylum, but...
Oh really?
I like his design. I think he's really scary. I love the jump scare of him up on the other tower and you're just walking. There's no intro cutscene. He just jumps over and scares the shit out of you.
Right, that's
It's
really
not like
good.
too hard.
I think Elden Ring does that a lot. Right?
Elden Ring does, yeah, that's a good point. Elden Ring does that a lot more than this game. And I think Elden Ring generally doesn't have a lot in level design over this game, but I think that's one thing it does well is the boss introductions. I don't know. The more I talk about it, I actually kind of think I might like Taurus Demon. I think I might put him at the very bottom of A tier, actually.
It's very interesting. I kind of want to move him now too, because you put him right above Asylum Demon. In this original tier list I made, I put him right below Asylum Demon. I think I'm literally just gonna scooch him to the left of Asylum Demon.
Yeah,
It's
fair
better
enough.
than that.
Maybe I'll bump him down later, but I think A tier is right for Taurus Demon. I actually think the more I think about it, he's memorable. He's got a gimmick, which is not always good, but I think in this case the gimmick is like intuitive and it still is using like the normal combat system. It's like a Demon Souls gimmick, because if you play Demon Souls, like every boss is a gimmick and they're all bullshit. Have you ever seen Dragon God?
Mm-mm.
You
No.
have?
No.
Oh god, you don't even know. I like the big ass dragon. You guys like the big ass dragon?
Alright, bitches, time for my speedrun strat. So what you do is right when you go into Undeadburg, you go up to the merchant and you buy a bow and arrow. And when you get that bow and arrow, and you go underneath the dragon, and you go into first person, aim at its tail, and shoot its tail off, you can get the Drake Sword, which has 200 base power, and you use it for the entire
Alright.
first part of the game.
It's a mid weapon.
You're a
Hunter, what did you
mid-weapon.
do with the merchant?
Why didn't you tell me to do that?
Well, Hunter, I didn't really have the chance because you interacted with the merchant before I could tell you to do anything.
Well, the merchant looked like an enemy. So you know what the first thing I did? Kill it.
He did not get the repair box and he broke all of his weapons.
That's a good call, Hunter. That's
Based.
that's
He
preemptive
literally
is
looked
what that is.
at it, he can look.
He would have betrayed you.
I literally was coming right around the corner, and it's like, oh my god, there's an enemy right here. So I whacked it.
I was so upset. Because I didn't even know Andre sold the repair box, because who doesn't buy the repair box in this game, right? But, no.
I didn't
Anyways,
buy the repair box.
Why don't you buy the repair box?
I don't know. I never needed to repair items unless I was already by a merchant.
I guess, but okay.
He
I mean,
saves his souls. He saves them.
okay. I will say, in fairness, this game has this like stupidest durability system because like, why is it a thing? It only breaks your weapons like once every 8 months, and then it's almost free to fix it.
I don't know, man. It's so weird. I'm happy the other games got rid of it.
Demon Souls didn't. It's worse than Demon Souls, dude. It sucks so bad in
What
Demon
even
Souls.
happens if your item breaks? Is it just gone forever, or
No, that's the thing. It doesn't even go away. It just like so at like 30% durability, I think it goes down to like a third damage or something like that. Correct me if I'm wrong. It might be like 10% and 30%. And then if it goes down to 0, it does like 1 or 2 damage until you repair it, and then it's fine.
uh,
The only exception is crystal weapons. Those break,
Oh,
right?
I turned all my weapons into crystal weapons and just kept on repairing them, and I never had an issue with them breaking.
Yep, that's definitely how it works. Also, did you guys notice I just entered the upside down?
yeah, you're dead now. So it's been
I
nice
think that's
knowing you.
normal.
What the hell is the upside down?
It's a reference to this Netflix show. It's called Sonic Prime. I don't know if you've watched it.
It's actually called Cowboy Bebop.
Oh, is it the Knuckles show?
Yes, yes, yes. It's a knuckle ship.
It's called Corey in the
This
House.
is. Can we put Corey in the house for DS next month?
Thank God he knows who Corey in the House is. I was actually going to pick iCarly on the DS, but we can pick Corey in the House if you want.
Know about that game.
I'd prefer iCarly.
You don't even know what you're saying, Hunter. You would prefer Corey in the house. What were we talking about? Oh yeah, Undead
I don't even
Bird.
remember.
You kill the dragon. Oh, so fun fact: in Undead Bird, there's a couple Black Knights. So in Dark Souls 1, it's pretty famous that if you kill a Black Knight, there's a 20% chance of them dropping a really good weapon that can carry you throughout the entire game. My first 2 playthroughs, I always, by pure luck, with no humanity increasing my drop rates, kill the Black Knight, get the Black Knight sword, and have it carry me through the entire game. But I did do one playthrough where I didn't do that, and it was still easy. But if you kill the Black Knight here and you get the weapon, it gets way easier.
Oh yeah, this is the easiest Souls game I've ever played. It's not
Demon
that
Souls
hard.
is actually easier.
That's pretty impressive.
I've heard Dark Souls 3 is also easier.
Really?
I
Huh.
have.
Hmm.
So yeah, sorry to disappoint you.
I haven't heard that, but that's depressing.
Yep, I've heard Dark Souls 3 is actually the easiest one, if you can believe that. I think it has higher highs, but I think beating it is easier.
This game's iframes are so annoying. I swear to God. Did you guys? What equip load did you guys play with?
I change all the time, actually.
Fair enough.
What's an equip load?
You don't need to know.
It's Hunter, were you fat rolling or mid rolling or fast rolling?
I was not fat rolling, but I don't know otherwise.
I think you were on the second highest tier, because there's actually like a lot of tiers in Dark Souls 1, I think. But they don't all affect the animation. Like some tiers, I think, just have different iframes. Like fucked like that.
That's stupid. That's stupid.
It is stupid. I agree.
I played with light equip load the whole time. I was naked for my entire playthrough. It's not that hard to do that, but like,
Yeah.
well, even
but
still, the iframes are fucked. It's
Well,
fucked.
I
It is
agree. I
kind of.
agree. I agree.
Well,
Because a
Hunter, you
lot of
don't
the
even know
times
how
it
good it
feels like
gets.
you are rolling into an attack to like avoid it, but the attack is pushing up against you, so you're invincible, and it keeps pushing up against you until you're no longer invincible, and you
Yeah,
die.
some enemies, the animations, they'll just hold their hitbox inside of you for so long. Why did they do that?
That's literally what I've been saying.
They stopped doing that in later Soulsborne games. Why did they do that in this one? That's so fucked.
There's a lot of issues with trolling in this game because I don't know if you know the whole
Also,
omnidirectional rolling thing. Like, you can roll in 360 degrees when you're not targeted on an enemy, but as soon as you lock on, you can only roll in 4 degrees. Or 4 degrees, 4 directions. 4 directions.
4 degrees.
Yeah, 4 degrees, I guess.
You
4
can
degrees.
roll at 0 degrees, 90 degrees, 180 degrees, and 270 degrees.
That was the. Okay, yep, that's so true, Rusty.
I roll at 720 degrees.
Dude, they're gonna make the next Xbox that.
Imagine if they actually did.
That'd be so hype, actually. What if they called it Xbox 2?
Can't wait for the Wii
Yeah.
phone. Xbox 2.
Dude, I fucking love the Wii phone. I actually watched that video when I was younger too. Can we get the Wii phone on screen?
Shame they never
Anyways,
made the PS4.
the video might say PS3. I think it does say PS4. I actually don't know. Anyways, uh, Undead Berg. I don't want to talk about it anymore.
Yeah,
Undead
right like the
Parish.
Undead
church.
Berg, I took about a 2-day break after the Undead Berg, or during the Undead Berg, because I got very frustrated with it.
That was
Yeah.
not my experience, but I've played this game a lot, so like that's a
Yeah.
given.
We'll get to playtimes at the end, but I think I was at Gargoyles. And
Oh fuck, I didn't write that. Hang on, let me boot up Dark Souls.
Yeah, go ahead in the meantime. I think
Okay.
I got to Gargoyles in like an hour and a half in this playthrough.
I'd like to talk about my experience with boss runs.
Yes, please.
I hate them. I hate them with a passion. I just think there is absolutely no point to the boss runs because, oh, you want to say, oh, it's to punish you and make it so you like really want to make your attempt at the boss count and like you really learn from your mistakes. Well, it makes it so there are no mistakes from you to learn from because you actually never get boss fight. Or you don't never get to the boss fight, but you get to the boss fight like once every 5 minutes because they're gonna put a giant ass boss run in the middle of it. It's just stupid.
I see where
Or
you're coming
like,
from, and I love boss runs, but they're so bad in this game. This game has
That's great.
this game has some of the worst boss runs.
It has the hardest boss runs, but it has some of the best boss runs.
It's abysmal.
Are you
Also,
aware that every
There's
single
no-
boss in Demon Souls has a level long boss run, as in each level has a boss and no checkpoints?
absolutely abysmal. I beat
Yeah, it's bad.
Belgurgles within 40 minutes.
I think I
Uh,
may have. I don't know.
what I would like to say now that you are telling me that is
We're
we
not
are
playing Demon
not playing
Souls.
Demon Souls next month.
Yeah, dude, you have no idea. Oh my god, freaking Flame Lurker. That's a bad boss run. You've not seen anything. If you think Dark Souls 1 has the worst boss runs, play Demon Souls.
It's just terrible. It's
No,
like
actually,
I
I
want to
won't
be
be
able
playing Demon Souls. Thank you for offering.
there are like
I want to be able to
four,
practice the boss.
like a
I
fifth
want
of
to be able
Demon
to get
Souls
better at
plot
this. Shut the
lines.
hell up. I have more passionate things to say.
I've got my playtime.
I don't know, the boss runs. They make me miserable because I want to be able to practice the boss. I want to be able to just get better at it and beat it. I don't want to do the boss once every 5 minutes.
Well, I'm happy you said you wanted to practice the boss, because that
Waste
means
my
you like
time.
practicing things. And that's good, because that means you also get to practice the run to the boss. So you're in luck.
Yeah, there you
Because
go.
boss
Let's
runs
go.
are perfect.
Yeah, but you're not really practicing the run to the boss. You are running through everything there. And you are repeating that run every time. You're not practicing it. You are repeating it.
Well, most of the runs in this
Because
game are like 40 seconds if you don't suck.
Right. Honestly, Elden Ring really needed a better final boss run. Because
Elden Ring has no boss runs in like the whole fucking game. It sucks.
Right.
just make it save like right when you go through the myth. Like just
Dude,
spawn me coming out of the myth.
if they added Stakes of Martha to this game, it would be 10 times worse. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
What?
It's an Elden Ring thing. In Elden Ring, they have exactly what you're talking about. There's checkpoints at like every single boss in the entire game.
It would have made the game so much better.
We're gonna play Elden Ring.
That could have made this game a 10 out of 10.
I just replayed Elden Ring. Can we not replay Elden Ring?
Dude, I platinumed it in the past like 3 months.
Oh, can we
Anyways.
play the DLC? I hear it's like
Dude,
40 hours long.
yeah, and you have to play at least 40 hours to get to it.
No. What I would do is I would just play the DLC.
Yeah, you
Like-
can't.
Don't you know how the Ballad of Gay Tony works?
No, I don't.
Through Grand
Not
Theft Auto
played
4?
I've not played GTA 4, and you know that.
It's on the list of things we're going to play.
It's labeled that none of us have played it actually. Anyways, gargoyles. I found them incredibly hard on my first run, and I find them incredibly easy now.
Yep, first run I was here for like hours. It was awful.
Same.
And this run they died, and I counted 8 hits, 4 each.
Yeah.
I think the Bell Goblins took me like 4 or 5 attempts. Something around there. I did not find them incredibly challenging. I found the Taurus Demon more challenging, actually, specifically because of the way I was doing boss runs. I found it exponentially harder. I found it so much harder.
I think the boss run of gargoyles is harder than the fight. I think that's why I
It is not if you fight everything on the way to the Taurus Demon. And you have just started playing this game.
That's why you don't do that.
Yeah, but that's what I did. Oh, but the thing is, on the way to the gargoyles, I found it easier to actually fight everything because you run through that room with like 20 of those guys with no shirts. And I found it just easier to kill the guys with no shirts.
And your audio quality is tanking so bad.
It's very funny. Just keep talking.
I can still understand what you're saying, yeah.
And I mean, it was, of course, convenient to kill the wizard.
Okay, never mind. Don't keep talking. I didn't remind.
Yeah, maybe back away from your mic a little bit now. There's like an in between or something.
There's no way I can go back away from my mic.
What you just did fixed it for a second. Now it's horrible.
He's getting so worked up talking about boss runs, he's just slowly backing away from his mic the longer he talks.
He's in another room. Hunter, can you talk real quick just so I can tell?
Hello?
Yeah, okay, that's fine. I don't know. Yeah, it's as much as best as it can be. Yeah.
Say like a sentence, Hunter. I feel like that one word wasn't sufficient.
I think the gargoyles are middling in difficulty.
That was almost unintelligible.
I think the gargoyles are middling in difficulty.
I could tell what you're saying, yeah. I mean,
is your phone laying on something, or are you holding it?
It seems like it got worse. That's what's weird. I don't understand how it got worse.
It's laying on the table, but I'm speaking through... I am speaking through earbud microphone.
Well, whatever you just did made it better, but also way louder. So
yeah, it was. For that entire conversation, it was good when you started, and then as you were saying earbud microphone, it got worse.
Yeah. I mean, whatever you did differently to what you were doing wasn't better, though. What are you doing differently?
I'm talking.
No, you're not. You definitely did something different. I'm telling you right now. This is what I do with him every day. I'm telling you, there's something you did differently. Adam can back me up on this.
Yeah.
Well, what I did differently...
You sound perfect. You sound perfect. Don't even talk about it right now. Just do whatever you're doing right now.
Do this. Do this forever. What did you do differently?
Bullies. I didn't do anything differently.
Yes, you did. Maybe you just don't understand. You did. Anyways, it doesn't.
I didn't.
This guy, I'm telling you, you don't realize something's different. This is not me gaslighting you. There is not some little goblin that you speak of that goes up into your headphone wire and just decides to start cutting it.
On the atomic level, I did something different, I'm sure.
Yeah, okay, sure. Sorry, guys, what were we even talking about? Gargoyles? I think gargoyles are piss easy. I would what did I give them? Okay, I still think they're middle of the road difficulty for this game, but in terms of boss fights in video games, I don't think gargoyles are hard.
Gargoyles are a two character boss fight, and that's kind of cool. I don't think there's any of those in Demon's Souls, right?
There is the Mandrake.
Multiple 2 enemy boss fights in Dark Souls.
There are.
You get the Capper Demon, you got the Gargoyles, you got Ornstein and the Smog.
I appreciate the pronunciation. But anyways, my main point with with where I was going with that is
Yeah.
these two gargoyles don't play off of each other nearly as well as other two boss fights. It's not that good. It's kind of just adding another one, which Elden Ring does a
I
That's been
lot.
true.
didn't have any problem with the combination of the two gargoyles
I would
because
say I
it felt
actually
like I never got like attacked by one gargoyle when I was attacking the other or anything.
well, that's why I think they're a good. They're not like a gank boss, right? They're like actually good. I guess I would put gargoyles actually in S tier. I think they're probably
Oh,
like top three most iconic
oh yeah,
fighting.
they're my favorite boss in the game.
I think
You
they're really
fought
good.
three
Honestly.
bosses in this game.
Not
What?
four. No, no, but I think the gargoyles are genuinely one of like my favorite bosses in the series, honestly, because they're iconic in the sense that the first one feels really hard on your first playthrough, and then the second gargoyle hits, and it's like this is fucking impossible. And then you squeak by on your first playthrough, and second playthrough you immediately steamroll them. It's everything that Dark Souls is
I
about.
did
This
not
is
squeak
hard.
by when I beat them.
Okay,
When I beat
come on.
them, I was doing pretty good.
Okay, first playthrough for most people, you squeak by, and it goes from being hard when there's one gargoyle to feeling
Oh, I
impossible.
squeaked by some shit.
Yeah,
That
I
just wasn't
hear
it.
you. I'm trying to talk.
Well, I have more important opinions about this game,
Who
honestly.
has the talking stick? Alright, well,
Anyways,
you just doxed your information.
I held it the wrong way on purpose. But
You have a talking stick?
the thing that's great. The thing that's I think this boss is expertly designed because it has that sense of feeling hard and then impossible, but also the way the gargoyles actually do play off of each other is really smart. The second gargoyle is just weaker, not in terms of attack power, but like he goes down faster. And there's also the fact that they often
It doesn't
one will
he
breathe.
spawn in with half health bar?
I think he does.
Don't talk over each other.
I'm not doing. Anyways,
I think I hold the permanent talking stick, so everyone is
I
talking
will
over me.
shove the talking stick up your ass, bro.
Alright, I'm taking the talking stick. Wes, I see what you're saying, but I wholeheartedly disagree on that being what Dark Souls is about. When I think Dark Souls, I think very close boss fights that are like pretty much frame perfect. You gotta really. It's probably just because I like Sekiro more. But when I fight a boss every single time, whether I've fought them before or not, I want it to be down to the wire. Elden Ring has a lot of great fights like that. And it also has a lot of fights that are not like that at all. That's why I fucking hate Margit, because I can just kill Margit really easily now, and I hate it. I put Bell Gargoyles in C tier, because now that I don't struggle with them, I find them to be the most boring shit on the planet.
I think that's what Souls bosses became. But yeah.
The one thing I will say about the gargoyles is in that opening cutscene, I didn't like how stiff they were.
They're statues, bro.
Yeah, they were kind
but I
of
didn't like-
poorly animated. They weren't even moving
I
when you
didn't-
first see them.
Yeah.
I still have the talking stick, don't talk.
All I wanted to say earlier, and I still never even finished it, is that the reason I think they're expertly designed is because one always breathes fire while the other one attacks you head on 90% of the time. So it's more of the intimidation of there being two enemies than two of them actually attacking you at once most of the time. I think that's really smart. It's more about intimidation than it actually is two enemies at once. I mean, there are
Oh
obviously
yeah.
but
One thing I've heard is people have a lot of trouble with rolling off the roof. I never got remotely close to that once. Like
Is that
the
even a
roof
thing?
is pretty big and it's not that steep.
I thought there was an invisible wall. I've never rolled off the roof. Is that a thing?
I've rolled off more on Gaping Dragon, bro.
That's actually true. I did that during this playthrough.
Like for
How the hell did you roll off during Gaping Dragon?
Stupidity.
bro.
The arena is huge. How the hell?
I'll be right
Yeah.
back. Keep talking about lore or something.
Okay.
The lower is mid.
Did you know that if you go to Dire Docks, like where the entrance to that level is, or is it Dire?
Never heard Dire Docks.
What's the other water level in Mario 64 with the submarine?
Oh, you're talking about Mario 64? I thought you were talking about Dark Souls.
No, this is Dark Souls. What is the second water level with the Bowser's submarine? That's not Dire Docks, is it?
It's called
Oh,
Pirate
that
Ship.
is no. I think that is Is that Jolly Roger Bay?
Something like that.
I
Something like
think
that.
it's one of them. Either way, if you go to that level and you keep going forward, you can find like a big Wario head, and he says a bunch of words to you. That happens in Dark Souls. And that's different in every version of the game. The PS4 version actually has this like extra coin.
I think Adam can still hear me. He's muted.
Yeah,
So that would imply he can hear me. And I'm going to save that.
yeah, okay. Well, the thing is, I don't think Adam can hear us until he gets close to unmuting because there have been times before where we said shit during the downtime and he like leaves it in the video, but he doesn't acknowledge it before the editing. So I think he hears it for the first time. I'm pretty sure he can't hear us right now unless he's like just getting back to his chair.
I remember him sending the recording and he was like, what the hell is this shit?
Yeah, exactly.
Panda Express got rid of the bourbon chicken and it's never been the same since.
I've never even eaten
My life is
Panda
over.
Express.
Can you cut in Hunter saying that shit about the bourbon chicken and not the rest of this conversation? Can you imagine?
That's the most passionate you'll hear me until we get to the ratings.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
Hunter,
I
where
guess
did you put bell gargoyles again?
Oh yeah, Hunter.
They're my favorite boss in the game.
So S tier.
A.
I agree.
Kind of based actually.
Except I don't agree because I put them in C tier. But I agree with your opinion being your opinion.
Wait, you think the Asylum Demon are better than the Gargoyles? Or is?
I put the Circus Demon in B or C.
There's no fucking Circus
Something
Demon.
like that.
I put the Asylum Demon above Bell Gargoyles on principle of tutorial reasons.
That's fair, I guess.
If we're talking like purely enjoyment, 90% of the bosses in this game are in D tier.
I actually think most of them are like A tier for me, but I also think they're kind of bad. Let me look at my actual notes, you guys, because I don't remember this video game, even though I've played it 3 times. Did you guys play Midnight Butterfly?
Like 10 hours later.
I did fight Moonlight Butterfly.
We're gonna rate it now, actually. I don't care. So here's the thing. Yeah, go ahead.
Here's the thing.
Here's the thing.
It's not like any of the other bosses in the game.
Yes.
You're never like really dodging the boss. You're dodging projectiles, and then the boss just like comes and like hovers and lets you hit it.
Yep.
It's stupid.
I agree.
It's just stupid.
It's not very.
You just roll and you roll down the other way and run and roll, and then it comes and sits for 30 seconds and lets you hit it, and then it explodes. And if you're still there hitting it, you die.
Yeah.
I put this boss, quality-wise, D. If there's an E, I'll give it there.
You see, Hunter, you didn't enjoy this boss because you played it wrong. You probably went like a Dex build or something stupid like that. For my Pyromancy playthrough, it was a very enjoyable boss fight.
But you did not do fucking Pyromancy. Shut the hell up.
Yeah, bullshit.
I will neither confirm nor deny anything. That's all I'm saying.
Oh my god, you're horrible. I mean, I don't know if it's always because I play Moonlight immediately after Gargoyles, but I always think this boss fight is way harder than everyone else. Like, I don't think it's hard. I first tried it on my most recent playthrough, but I usually die like 3 times here. And it's just because it's bullshit. Like, half the projectiles, though they move faster than you, so you have to roll into them at the last second. So sometimes they kind of like slow down and you still get hit. Dodging the projectiles in this boss sucks ass. I don't like the way it just lets you hit it, because it doesn't make any sense. I don't really care much for the music.
Got tired.
But bro, like, I don't know. It sucks. I don't like this fight. It's one of the very few fights in the game.
Needed to rest.
I would place the Moonlight Butterfly in C tier because there are bosses that weren't their own tier.
Hang on.
Oh, also, I thought it was ugly as hell.
Man, I wanted to agree with you, Wes. I put Moonlight Butterfly in D tier.
Actually, you know what? Moonlight Butterfly can go in D tier. We're just going to go a little bit lower later.
Yeah, you see, I put Moonlight Butterfly at very top of D tier. One of the best D tier bosses I've ever fought.
One of the greatest D tier bosses of all time, actually. I don't like this fight. I do like
Better
the
than
Dark Lord.
fucking Pinwheel.
I guess, Adam, if you didn't fight Midnight Butterfly, what did you fight?
Next up, I went straight. I had the Master Key. Remember, I went straight
So
to
you
Ornstein as well.
Quilog.
Quaylog.
Who the hell's
Quaylog.
Quayleg?
Pronounced it right, and none of us did. I mean, I guess before we hit Quaylag, I guess we should probably hit, because I know me and Hunter pretty much did the same order, so I'm going to try to stick to that.
Yeah. Just like as in Resident Evil 2 Remake, which is a real remake, unlike Dark Souls.
It's not even called a remake.
I don't care.
Or wait, no.
TTYD a remake, and it's a remaster.
Also not called a remake.
I just realized.
You call Metroid a remake.
Also, it doesn't have remake in the title.
Metroid Prime Remake in the title.
Remastered. Dumb fuck.
I don't.
Well, it's a remaster. That's what I'm saying. It's not a remake.
Yeah, it doesn't claim to be. Anyways,
Well, you claim it to
be. I didn't write what order I fought the bosses. I'm kind of just going off of memory. I don't remember if I fought Sif next or Quaylag.
Well,
I fought Sif crazy early. I remember that.
Me and Hunter got 2 bosses before Quaylag.
Okay.
So.
Right. I did those later also.
yes. I guess we're going to take that just in case. So I hate the run to Capra Demon, but I realize now that I've always been doing it wrong. I never thought to open up the shortcut to Firelink, so I always run through the assassins and the dogs, and I fucking hate that boss run. It's one of the only bosses in this game I actually hate.
That's for pussies. You have to do the assassin run. That's the real man's way to play the Capra Demon. And you don't kill the dogs first. You have to kill the Capra Demon first.
Okay, that's insane shit. Don't do that. Capra Demon's not that hard. It's just surviving the first 3 seconds. I've every single time I've ever fought this boss, I died twice and then won. But holy shit, I hate it. I think this is the second worst designed boss in this game somehow. The problem with Capra Demon, for those who are, unaware, is that as soon as you start the fight,
I'd like to speak on the Capra Demon first.
Actually, yeah, no, Hunter, this was your first time playing Dark Souls, so tell us what the average player's experience of the Capra Demon is like.
Oh.
It is the worst fucking boss fight I have ever seen.
Well, I wouldn't say that.
The Capra Demon's literally not even hard. It's literally not even hard. The Capra Demon itself is not hard. Because the first time I killed both dogs, and I had used all my heals by the time I killed both dogs, and I had like half a health bar left. Then I had no problem killing the Capra Demon. But it was probably like 15 plus tries for me to get those dogs out of the way. And like when I first got in that boss fight, they got dog coming from one side, dog coming from the other, Capra Demon coming down the middle. So you have to do like a very particular, you have to roll through at a particular spot, because you try and roll in most of those spots, all 3 of them are going to get around you. You're dead. You're just dead. You can't attack anything right out the gate, or you're dead, because everything's running at you. So if you hit one of them, something's going to knock you down, and by the time you got up, something else is going to hit you. That is one thing I hate about this game. It's just make it a goddamn one-hit kill. Because you'll get hit by something, it'll knock you down, and then by the time you're back up, you're getting hit by some shit again. You just make it a goddamn one-hit kill. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous how many times that happens. Give me an invincibility frame and don't knock me down. This is ridiculous how this works. Don't even have a health bar at this point. Make it all one-hit kills. Pisses me off so much. But
so, how do you beat it? How do you beat it?
I went to the top of the stairs and eventually killed both dogs. And then I just rolled when the thing was going to swing at me and hit it. It was all but killing the dogs. And killing the dogs from the top of the stairs is a pain in the ass, because most of the times when I got to the top of the stairs and tried to hit the dogs, I swung over the top of them. So they were freaking killing me. And then that Capra Demon, everyone's like, yeah, you should go up the stairs and it'll fall off. That thing, I never saw it fall off the stairs once. Because half the time when I was trying to go up there to kill dogs, it would just march itself right up to the top of those stairs, and it would be like one dog directly in front of the Capper Demon, one dog directly behind the Capper Demon, and that thing could swing over the length of the dog. So by the time that dog was up there, that thing could freaking kill me. So it was like, it's just such a pain in the ass, because there's like no way to kill one dog right out the gate. You have to run away. And I've talked about it, but you have to find the particular way, because you get hit once at the beginning of that fight, you are dead. You are not making it out alive. Once, you're dead. You can get hit later, but not once. Like, if you get hit before you get past them, forward on the screen, you are dead. Oh my god. I hate it so much.
Evidently. But I also agree with everything you just said. I hate this boss.
I put him in B tier.
I kind of like him too.
You are fucking wrong.
It's called Aura, bro.
Dude, Capper Demon is so iconic though. Like I dread this boss fight. I dread the boss run. I don't as much now that I know I was doing it the hard way. But at the same time, I almost admire the level of bullshit, but I don't.
I don't. The thing is, everyone talks about this game, and I've never heard someone talk about Dark Souls and make it sound fun. They're always like, oh my god, this is the fucking worst design thing I've ever seen in a video game. 10 out of 10, guys.
Yep. Yeah, 10 out of 10, I agree.
That's the reason I hadn't played Dark Souls for so long, is because whenever someone describes the game, they just make it sound miserable. I literally have never heard someone heard sound make game good, or whatever the hell the words are.
Yeah.
No, it's actually a B tier. He's got Aura. It's not a good fight. It's not fun. It's a terrible boss. He has like no HP. I don't know why though. I enjoy fighting him. It's something to do with him. I think he should be in every Souls game. Optional boss, just random ass Capper Demon. It would be amazing.
I think I would love Dark Souls less without the Capper Demon. That's the thing.
I agree.
It's one of those things that Honey's talking about where you fucking hate it and then you're done and you're like, dude, I would not give up the Orlando cartridge for anything. Because it's like, sure,
what?
I hate playing the game at that part. Like just all the terrible parts in this game, you know, like the slimes that fall from the ceiling in the depths and the janky ass hitboxes. But I kind of love it all. I kind of love every single part of this game, even though it's kind of horrible.
Everything in this game that is super stupid that you're going to be sitting there screaming about is what makes it so fun to go back to, because you have to figure out how to navigate complete bullshit.
Really?
I love Capper Demon.
Oh, really?
I do kind of agree, but I still put him at the very bottom of D tier for now because I fucking hate him.
I put him. What's the lowest tier on this list?
D.
Okay. I'd like to re-rank the whatever that thing is called, the Moonlight Butterfly.
Okay.
We're taking the Moonlight Butterfly up last tier.
So that the Capper Demon can be lower.
I'd like to point out all three of us have our own list. You do not need to influence ours.
Well, still.
Yeah. Oh, we all have our own list? Well, then I'll just put it in F.
Okay.
No, you still only go to... Okay, you know what? You can have F.
Yeah, you can do it. We've put bosses in F.
Yeah, no, I'm being for real, though. He's absolutely terrible, but I also love him. They balance out in the end. He's just average.
My hatred.
I could never call him average to his face, but he's so terrible and he's so amazing. It balances out.
I wish you could have said he was small, because then it would have been funnier when you called him average, actually. That's something... that's a joke that someone taught me.
Yeah,
it's called dark humor, liberals.
Every single playthrough at this point in the game, I go to the female undead merchant who is in that little water tunnel near Firelink, and I buy a purging stone. Because on my first playthrough, when I got to the depths, I hated this area because A, on your first time through it feels like a goddamn maze, and 2, there are enemies called basilisks, and has anyone here ever had to deal with a basilisk before?
Yeah.
Basilisks are bitches.
Hunter, I want to hear your
impression. This personally is what I believe is the worst designed thing in the game. Because it is literally done, it is put here to be in the game, to be nothing more than annoying to you. It's not to make you better. It's not like I can't even put into words my thoughts. It is strictly here to piss you off.
Sure
Yep.
is.
Can you describe what it does?
Cuts half your health permanently until you use a purging stone. And
Now-
oh my god, they are 6,000 souls. And when you are in the sewers, there's no way to buy one when you're in the sewers. But it's such a pain in the ass to get to the bonfire in the sewers. You have to get out of the sewers, basically, because there ain't nothing to grind while you're in the sewers. And then you have to run around in the Undead Berg area to hope you can get 6,000 souls worth from whatever you fought down there in the depth, the sewers, whatever the hell they're called.
Yeah.
I hope you get enough, and then go to that lady. And then freaking kill yourself or something so you can get back to that bonfire. Because if you save outside of there, it is so goddamn hard to find that bonfire.
So two fun facts about the curse mechanic in this game. First of all, in the original version of Dark Souls, before it was patched, and they didn't wait till the remaster for this shit, you could have curses stack until you got to like 1/8 of your HP. So there's that. Just a cool little detail.
That's pretty awesome.
I kind of wish they kept it too.
I'd like to say something about these curses. So the reason I wasn't able to get like my 20,000 souls or whatever from
Gaping Dragon.
Gaping Dragon, because I beat Gaping Dragon, and it's such a freaking maze. Because I always was taking like some shortcut where you like fall through some like little sewer hole in the floor. So I needed to find like a new way back up that I wasn't taking to go down. So some basilisk fell like out of the sky on top of me and immediately cursed me. Like literally immediately. I was done for the night after that.
Oh, you were.
It pissed me off. It pissed me off so goddamn much. And it is such a pain in the ass to get for 6,000 souls for one of those purging stones. Oh my god.
So in my original playthrough, I got cursed immediately in the depths because I didn't know that was a mechanic. And someone on Google fucked me because I went to go. I know someone on Google, right? Someone on Dark Souls Wiki or something. I read some Reddit post.
Uh-huh.
I thought that the only place in the game that you could get purging stones was up by the Gargoyle Tower. Yeah. So I had to go all the way back from the Death's Bonfire up to the Gargoyle Tower, like Church Tower, and go buy one from Oswald. On a modern playthrough, that's a non-issue, right? It's like, oh, it's up the elevator from fire, like, who gives a shit? Oh my god, my first time through, I was like, you have to be fucking kidding me. Because going through that Gargoyle's boss run was hard. Like, it wasn't easy. It, like, took me a few
Gargoyle's
tries.
boss run is piss easy.
Yeah, I've heard you, but I don't agree, man. The first time through, it kicked my ass. Like, dude, that was the low point of the game.
You
but
ever
it was
tried shielding? Oh
Yeah,
yeah. It's just like, oh yeah, I don't think I should shield because I'll just tank the hits. Well, that's why it was hard. Yeah,
bro.
tank the
If you're
hits.
sitting here telling me
And
that you're
everyone
better
was
at Dark
hard
Souls
to
than me,
hit.
I never play Dark Souls 1 with a shield.
I
because
might
everyone
be
says
better at
things-
this one specific boss run than you if you think this specific boss run is so hard.
Well, let's see how you
It's
compare to me
easy.
on Instance.
It's so easy.
I don't want to come off as better than both of you, but, you know, as far as the depths go, I've never been cursed. Now, the Great Hollow, on the other hand,
More power to you.
Wait. The question is, did you get cursed in the Great Hollow before or after you got the Lord Vessel?
before.
Oh, shit.
I always
think I got cursed
always do the
3
Great
times in
Hollow
the
to
depths.
get the Dragon Great Sword before I get the Lord Vessel. It is just as funny as you think it would be.
Tundra, you never even made it to the Great Hollow outside of the entrance, but that you get cursed at the bottom. That is rough. I've heard of people getting 8 times cursed on the original version of Dark Souls down there. I would kill myself. I would quit.
It's funny.
Because getting through the poison, oh my god, no.
It's very possible to just no-hit the entire Great Hollow going up and down, but it's so funny.
Well, I guess we all know. I mean, we gotta hit Gaping Dragon. I guess this is an easy fight. I've never
My
died to it.
goat,
Except for the time I
my
got
goat,
off.
the gaping
Uh,
dragon.
yeah. The problem with Gaping Dragon for me was when I was first getting to Gaping Dragon, I was cursed. And I really didn't want to run back out and get on cursed. But being cursed, any hit the Gaping Dragon would do to me was the death. Like, literally, even touching the Gaping Dragon was death. Because for whatever reason on this boss for me, whenever I touched it, I died. This didn't happen with any other boss. But apparently it has contact damage that's half your health bar. So,
That's because he's crawling around.
yeah. So, tried to do that like 4 times. Had to go get on cursed. Killed it first try after that.
It's an easy boss. I will say, Dark Souls 1 is one of my favorite soundtracks of all time. Gaping Dragon's theme. Kino.
Mid.
Gaping Dragon has a funny gimmick where there's these wizards on the top balcony, and you can kill them, or you can just not, and they'll shoot you through the entire fight, and that's never not
That's
funny.
a theme?
Yeah.
Dude, I think that's like a master
I
key
killed
thing.
those guys before.
That's a master key thing, dude, because you have to go through there if you don't use the master key and you'll never not kill them.
Yeah, it's
Dude,
very
that's
funny.
fun. That's how I had no idea. There's a lot of instances of
Adam, I'm feeling a little bit better than you right now.
that.
Why? I fought a harder Gaping Dragon.
And this is making me feel a little bit better than you.
Dude, I actually really like the Gaping Dragon because even if it's one of like it's a spectacle fight, right? Like let's be real. It's got like bombastic music, it's got like this huge character with a cool design.
Bombastic is how you would describe it?
The music, yeah. But I mean the fight itself, it's alright, but I would give it like bottom of A tier, honestly. I like the fight.
I gave it top of B tier.
I would put it right above Taurus Demon. You know what? I love
put
Taurus
it
Demon,
right
but
above Asylum Demon.
I'm putting Taurus Demon right above Asylum Demon in B tier. He's not A tier, but I still love him.
I think
How
our
would
lists
you
are
give
looking
Gaping
more and more alike.
Yeah, I think they're actually identical right now, except for your Gaping Dragon being 1 tier or below.
I would put Gaping Dragon in B, but I hate the environment that's around it and the boss run to it so much because of the getting cursed thing.
The boss run's easy,
I'll
but
move
getting
it down
the
to a
boss-
C minus. Put it in the C minus tier.
True, C minus, definitely a real tier. Well, you know it comes right after the dragon, right?
2 dragons.
No, but Blight
I like-
does.
3 dragons.
No, Blight Town.
4
So
dragons.
Blight Town.
It's actually 5 dragons, but it's also Blight Town.
I like Blighttown. You just use a master key and then it's done. That was your guys' experience with Blighttown too, right?
Some
Yeah.
shit to say about Blight Town.
Yeah, let's hear Hunter. I always want to hear Hunter speak first.
The very first part of Blight Town, going to the first bonfire within Blight Town, is not that bad. But once you get past that first part, you go the way that's behind you. Like when you spawn at the bonfire, you always spawn in the same direction. So you turn around and go the other way, behind you. And then the next bonfire is way down in the middle ass of nowhere. So, and there's actually 2 bonfires down there, and one of which I was told to go to the one that I was not supposed to go to because Wes didn't know one of them existed. And I found it after I beat Quayleg.
Yeah,
But
still in my thunder here.
Wes.
getting down to that area was the most pain in the ass thing in the world. The first time I got down there, like I was just like killing everything because like I could not find the bonfire, which apparently was right to the right when you came down. Everything's to the right in this game.
Wes.
It was right to the right. But I was told
Was
to
it
go to the one
to
on
the
the
right
left, which
or
was behind
righter?
It was a writer.
It was to the right and then backwards. But most importantly, to the right.
Adam
But I was
back.
told
That's like
to go to the
right.
one. Yeah, okay. I was told to go to the one that was behind 2 hidden walls and was 4, 5, 6 times as far away from the boss.
No, that's bullshit. That's not even.
It's about that far. There's some extra distance there, for sure. And why the hell is it behind 2 hidden walls? That's literally the stupidest thing I've ever seen.
Comedy.
Okay,
It's there for comedy.
Listen. You're getting ahead of yourself. I want to talk about my Blight. I want to talk about my Blight Town. So.
And there is poison on the ground. So every time I got to the boss, except for one time,
Listen.
I was poisoned. Every single goddamn time I was in that boss, I was poisoned. That is Blight Town. That's still Blight Town.
Okay, whatever.
Blight Town itself?
Like, I want to talk about my Blight Town. My Blight Town experience the first time. I didn't think it was that bad the first time, like you said. Getting to that first bonfire with the fuck ass little fire dog, that one's pretty easy, right? The second half of Blight Town, getting through there, I don't actually feel is that hard. The reason that Blight Town has the reputation it does is because, have you seen footage of the PS3 version?
No.
I would like you to pull it up right now, actually. I would like you to look up the frame rate. Look up PS3 Blight Town frame rate.
Oh, wait, I have seen that. Yeah, that shit. It's very funny. I'm still going to pull it up.
I'm not even kidding. It's like 12 FPS. Like, not exaggerating, like actually 12 FPS. It is unplayable.
Yeah, it's loading very slowly for some reason. I'm not lagging, am I? My voice isn't lagging?
No, you're fine. It's in character.
Hey.
Cool.
I'm going to go to the bathroom again.
Okay.
I'm going to see if I can pull it up.
Blight Town is probably my...
Bro, I thought you were in the bathroom.
I can't
He's
even
back.
rank it. No, I'm not back yet. I can't even rank it. It is in my bottom 3 areas within the game that I played through. I just can't even decide. There are 3 trash areas.
This shit's so funny.
It's insane.
Dude, the PS3 version runs like ass. You should buy a 360.
The Xbox 360 version is so much better. The PS3 version, holy shit. Oh my god. It's dipping down to like 9. Dude, single-digit frame rate Dark Souls, I want to play so badly.
Literally Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Probably going to be Pokemon Legends of EA.
Dude, I still want to see that PC build. I haven't seen anyone playing it yet, but I know that
I haven't seen it either. I think it might be fake. I don't know.
I think it's legit. That's the thing.
The title screen I saw for it was either very early concept shit or fake. So I don't know.
Dude, this is actually worse than I remembered. What I don't understand is why the PS3 seems to always be at 15 and the 360 just decides to work half the time.
Because Xbox just stays winning.
So, yeah, first bonfire at Blight Town is easy. Now, the second half, it's not that bad to get through once. And getting to Quelaag from there isn't even that hard to do once. The problem is that, as Hunter said, I did not know there are 2 Blight Town bonfires. I did not know that it existed. I did many boss runs against Quelaag on my first playthrough from the middle of Blight Town. And I got so pissed.
That's unfortunate.
There is genuinely no way that it's meant to be this hard. I was like, I refuse to believe that. So I looked it up, and I saw that there was the Great Hollow bonfire that some people recommended. Again, I don't know why these bitches didn't just tell me that there's a fucking bonfire right there. It's the same thing with the Purging Stone. They just tell you the wrong thing. Like, I don't know if I was being fucked with, or like, I don't know. Because it's swear to God, I looked up specifically like the best bonfire for fighting Quelaag, and I'm like, Great Hollow, I got you, bro. Just straight up a lie. Just straight up a lie. I don't know.
I actually used the what's it called? The Great Bonfire.
Bro's making shit up.
No, that shit is not real.
Well, okay, maybe that's not the right name for it.
The Great Hollow Bonfire.
Not that one. The Great Bonfire. Firelink.
Bro, it sounds like you're talking about the Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown. Like, what are you talking about? Adam, any other thoughts on what's it called? Playtime? It seems like you don't generally have the same playtime experience as most people, but honestly, get off.
No, so I used a master key and then jumped down to the very close,
Yeah. I
what's it
wish I
called?
played with the
Fire.
master key. I wish I played with the master key. I feel like that would have improved my experience.
Yeah, so I literally just went down an elevator, went to the like sewer area, and that was pretty much it. Then I just fight Quelaag. Or well,
Insane.
no, hang on, sorry. Specifically, I need to also say this is when I did the Great Hollow and got my Dragon Great Sword, because
I always go there at the end.
I always get Dragon Great Sword right at the start, and I have enough strength at this point usually to use it because I spam strength.
Yeah, me too. Or Dex, depending on what weapon I got.
Right. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Then you just fight Quelaag. I don't. Blighttown's really nice, guys. I don't know what you're talking about.
The frame rate's great. I think Quelaag is easy. I don't think Quelaag is hard. I think Quelaag has a cool design. I think Quelaag is a good boss, but I don't think Quelaag is hard.
I think Quelaag's fine. I don't have any complaints with Quelaag. Uh, in fact, I didn't even take any notes on Quelaag.
I have some stuff to say about Quelaag.
Oh, I'll bet you do.
Quelaag is where I almost quit the game.
Dude, you
That's
almost quit the
impressive.
game like 6 times.
I did almost quit the game like 6 times.
And this was not the first.
It sounds like you did quit the game eventually.
Well.
We'll get there. Well, when I quit the game, I was not at my peak being pissed off. I was just like, I see what I have to do, and I just don't want to do it. I'm done.
Oh,
But
you got to the Four Kings.
Quelaag took me. Quelaag took me multiple hours because I had problems
Lag.
with. Okay. Let me talk. I had the stick.
No, you're good now. You're done lagging.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Whenever I would come into the boss, like half the time, Quelaag would jump halfway across the arena and do like a quad shot of fireballs, and I'd get caught in the fireballs, and then Quelaag would like do some other attack, and I'd just be dead right away. Nothing that I've done in the boss fight. Oh yeah, and by the way, since I'm running from this great hollow bonfire, I am poisoned every time I get to the fight. And at that point, poison did precisely drain through everything. It would do precisely 1 health bar of damage.
Did you have
So
the poison
that
heal
took
items?
2 heals right up.
Yeah, did you get purple moss, bro?
I used enough of them that I ran out of them because I said this boss fight took me multiple hours.
Why didn't you just grind more, bro?
Is there anywhere you can
The
get?
thing is,
I don't know.
I don't think so.
I would always be like getting hit or getting. Okay. The explosion. The big AoE explosion.
Just back away.
Fucked me so many times. Because the thing is,
She does.
okay, I try and back away, or by the time like I'm attacking, so I can't really see like the upper body so good. The upper body is not in my line of view. So I'm attacking, and I don't see it, and it just fucking explodes. Or I see it, I turn around, I immediately run into some fire because that's freaking everywhere, and the fire is like an instant death, or whenever I ran into it. So that's death. And one time, Quelaag literally I was up against a wall, and one of Quelaag's legs got and just pinned me up against the wall, so I could not freaking move in any direction. Killed me there. I either died at the very start of this from the quad shot, or I died from the AoE explosion. Every single time.
Bro,
And the boss fight for me just felt like getting lucky and not getting caught in some explosion. Because the thing is, it ranged out pretty far too. Because sometimes she'd start it and I'd be in the middle of like a heavy attack. And then it's like, you gotta let that play through. So then it's like you start running away immediately after that. And you just couldn't get away in time. It exploded and you're dead. That's what kept happening to me. Over and over and over again.
You're doing a lot of talking for a boss I didn't take any notes on.
Yeah, I never died to this boss at either of my two most recent playthroughs.
Yeah, A tier.
It's very well telegraphed. It's really hard to get hit if you just see things coming. It's like very non-committal. I mean, she gets big windups for every hit, and really, if you just roll into her, she doesn't hit you with anything but the explosion. And at
Probably
that
one of
point,
the easiest bosses in the game, honestly.
it's not
I
the
didn't
easy
get hit by
part,
shit until the explosion. The explosion either caused me to like turn around and there'd be fire right behind me and run into that and die, or killed me. That was what got me every single goddamn time.
So you're supposed to dodge that.
Dodge it because it's maybe a sixth of the arena.
Okay, yeah, that's accurate, but still. Okay, here's the thing. This boss feels like a later Souls boss to me. Like this is like a prototype for like a Dark Souls 3 boss or like an Elden boss. Like it's not fast, but like it's very telegraphed, and she's like pretty much always attacking. But I don't know, this boss is good. I actually think this is a really good boss. I just don't think it's very hard. So
Yeah,
give
I
it,
actually think this is one of the better bosses in the game.
I would put it
Boss
above
pissed me
Dragon.
off.
I would put it at the
Put it
top.
in D.
Damn, bro,
D
hates
minus.
Quayla.
I'll put it in E.
Alright.
Fair enough.
Where are you
I
putting it,
guess.
Wes?
I put it at top of A tier for now.
I put mine at top of A tier too.
Yes, dude. But I guess once you kill Spider Tits, you go to. I mean, I guess first you gotta get
Why
out of the
would you
Blight
call
Tower.
the boss that?
Well, because she's a spider.
She is a spider and she does have tits. That is accurate.
She does?
Kind of summed it up. I couldn't have said it better myself. Bro, were you looking? I was. I mean, anyways,
You couldn't
I've
tell
never.
because everything was covered by hair.
Welcome to Boundary Break.
Did you play with the no hair mod?
I mean, it might exist on Switch. I don't know. I'm sure it exists on PC. I bet top dollar. Anyways,
Here, wait, can everyone
I've
just
never.
stop talking for a sec? Can it just hang on? Okay, my Sonic Generations audio isn't getting picked up. We're good. Keep going.
You're playing Sonic Generations right now?
He's racing.
Don't worry about that. Yeah, I'm practicing for the race that comes out in 2 days.
Wait, that comes out in 2 days. Let's go.
Anyways, you ring the bell.
Yeah.
You ring that notification bell. And,
I'd like
Can
a.
you-
I'd like a.
okay, yeah, I'll do that.
I did
Future
not
me is
like
gonna
that
fucking
part.
hate you, by the way. You're gonna get a DM on the 30th at like 3 in the morning of just slurs.
Great.
Anyways, at this point, I don't know if any of us did this, but can you fight Ceaseless Discharge at this point? Because I would like to rank Ceaseless
Oh, I've never
Discharge.
tried. I think you can.
I never found a ceaseless discharge.
You weren't looking hard enough, I
In
guess.
real life or like in the game?
He just hasn't found the right material.
Okay. Sun's Fortress. It's good.
What is that supposed to mean?
Those two phrases have never been said next to each other, Wes. What was that? Did you say Sen's Fortress, it's good? What the fuck?
Yeah, Hunter.
Sense Fortress is not good.
Speak.
Bold
Tell
take.
me.
It's not good. I'm trying to think, because there are 3 areas in contest for worst in the game for me.
You said it about every
It's going to
area.
be Blighttown, Sense Fortress, and the Depths. Is between those 3 areas.
What's funnier
But I
is there's
cannot
another
decide
area
which
that's
one I like the
significantly
least.
worse than all of those that you did not play.
I don't even know what you're referring to. Oh, I know what you're referring to.
Okay. I think now is the best time to say. I put somewhere between 25 and 30 hours into this game.
That's so fucking cringe. I put 20 hours into it.
So I will tell you my playtimes at the end. It's insane.
Pussy, just do it now. We all already did it.
Okay, fine. On my first playthrough, I took like 65 hours to beat this game. And then on my second playthrough, I took 18 hours. And on my most recent playthrough, I took like 14.
Yeah.
It's crazy. And that's with DLC all 3 times, too. It's just really weird how that works. And if I hadn't done my DLC on my most recent run, and I kept like failing on that, I would have beat the game in like 8 hours.
This game is so cool.
That part of it is, yeah.
That's the end of the sentence.
Yeah. Sense Fortress, I love it. It's bullshit. It's a fun house of nonsense. The only part I don't like, I don't think the second bonfire should be secret because if you don't find
I
it,
changed my mind. Depths are worse.
okay,
All
but
right.
still. Sense
Well, if you
Fortress
just
is
know
funny,
where the secret bonfire is, it's not that bad.
but if you don't, I mean, it's still pretty bad with it. Like, let's be real here. Like,
Yeah.
it's kind of a maze when
Like,
you're
that's
first.
your one point of relief in the entire area.
Like, dude,
Everything
the
after the
mini
secret
thing.
bonfire, honestly, is not that bad.
No,
Yeah,
it's
I
easy.
would agree. I would agree. Particularly.
I mean, I think that the fact that there's like a funny enemy that just makes the boss fight virtually impossible if you don't kill him is a great bit. We should have more of that.
Yes.
Like, of all the places they're gonna
I thought
do,
it was funny.
this is what the game's all about. He gets it.
It's like the
I
wizard
didn't think
during
it was funny.
Gaping Dragon. You guys didn't play it right.
Yeah, I know. I didn't even know that was a thing. I learn a new thing every time I play this game. Dude, I don't know. I think Sense Fortress is great. It's jank. It has some of the cool NPCs in it as well. Um, I don't know, man. It's just one of those areas that's like super memorable. I will never forget like a single hallway at Sense Fortress.
Yeah, I actually do like Sense Fortress.
Well, you
You got
did
me.
seem to forget some hallways because you had to show me a video. I couldn't explain it for shit.
No, explaining verbally over a Discord call how to get through Sense Fortress is a fucking Herculean task. Okay, don't hit me with the I don't know it well enough. That is impossible.
You know, you just simply don't.
You know what I'm realizing? Wes, you walk Hunter through a lot of these games. I think one of these times, Hunter should walk you through a game that he has not played.
He won't finish.
He has not played.
Yes. Hunter should not know where to go, but should walk you through a game.
Bro, Hunter, walk me through Paper Jam. I would love to see it. And then I'll get angry like
First
you
step
do
is
at me when I
deleting
tell
it.
you.
You might like Paper Jam, you don't know.
You won't.
Adam, if IGN gave it a 6, I won't be giving it above a 2.
Most of those negative points were because of bugs. You won't find any bugs in Paper Jam. It's rock solid.
It's weirdly broken, isn't it?
You can walk through like every wall in the game.
Yeah.
Well, then, if it takes you 27 hours to beat it, how long does it take if you walk through every wall?
I
Like
think
20
it's
minutes.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's insane speedrun strats
It
actually.
takes you 20 minutes?
About,
Something-
yeah.
I might actually play this game if it only takes 20 minutes. This might get the highest score I've ever given a Paper Mario game.
I believe him too. It's not a Paper Mario game, but I believe him.
Sorry, the any percent speedrun is 51 minutes.
Oh shit!
Jesus Christ,
See,
never mind.
the thing is, most of that might be preparing for the final boss actually, because that final boss is actually somewhat challenging in that game.
Oh yeah, you know what? You might be right. It's probably just going like specific areas to get.
I'll bet. Anyways, this is
Get your
not.
stickers for the boss.
There are no stickers. There are cards though, and they use stock art, and it's really funny. Dark Souls. The Iron Golem is easy. I've never died to him, but I think he's.
The Iron Golem, so from what I heard was you're supposed to make him fall over by attacking his feet.
Uh-huh.
Well, for me, he never fell over, and I was doing like 50 damage per hit.
That's a skill
and
issue.
He
Yeah.
took many hits to kill. And the boss fight just felt like you get lucky by not getting picked up. Because he picks you up, you're dead. Otherwise, shut the hell up. Rolls don't always work. The rolls are jank because the invincibility timing is not indicated. And apparently, it changes based on how much armor you have. So I will not hear it's simply like, just get better. It works. Well, I guess it works
I'm sorry,
No.
I've never
Well,
died
I
on
guess you should
Iron
play the game
Golem.
without armor.
I've never died on Iron Golem, and I was lower level than you, so it must not be skill.
I've also never died on Iron Golem, and also I completely stun locked his ass in this fight, and it was so easy.
Yeah, seriously,
I would say this boss took me about 20 minutes.
Yeah, you did beat it pretty quick. It wasn't that long.
We are almost to Anorlando. This is the important part of the conversation.
Well, we didn't rank
Back to the
Iron
point.
Golem yet.
Iron Golem's
I
not
thought
on the
I'd give it
list.
an A or a B.
A
I'll
or
put it
B?
an A.
Damn, bro loves Iron Golem.
I put him in C tier. I literally just stunned him, and then he was done. It was a lame fight.
Whoa.
Below Bell Gargoyles, by the way.
Yeah, I'm putting it below Gargoyles as well.
Don't shake your head at me, Wes. I'm right.
I do think it's below Gargoyles, but I think this is a really good fight. Like, the music is on point. It's visually very cool.
Yes, the music is so bombastic.
The music is so bombastic. I love the music at this part.
You guys will
The
appreciate
hell up. The music is never bombastic, it's mid.
Bro, you haven't heard the soundtrack. You've heard the Switch version, okay? It
They
is a
call me
world.
Mr. Bombastic. I don't
I
remember
didn't
the
have
rest of the
problems with
song.
the audio. The
Listen.
audio was just shit. I didn't have a problem with it.
How it doesn't make any sense. But never mind.
The audio in this game was terrible. I didn't have any issues with it.
You fucking suck. That's kind of how we talk about Dark Souls, though.
That's how I talk about every game. This game was complete ass. I liked it.
Iron Golem is cool because he has a good gimmick. You can also knock him off the side, and it's intentional, which is really cool if you get him to fall off at the ledge.
I feel like we haven't been talking about the areas in this game, and I hate the areas so much.
Bro, I'm mid-sentence talking about the boss, though, so, like... I would put Iron Golem top of A tier of Quaylight, personally.
Alright, I suppose.
He's good. I like him.
And then you get kidnapped.
Yeah, you get joint. And Orlando, I love it. It's beautiful.
Best looking area yep, I'm gonna say it. Best looking area in Dark Souls history.
Yeah, I would say this is honestly one of the moments in a game ever. Because like first playthrough, I didn't know. I went in pretty blind on this game, honestly. Like I didn't know much about it. I looked things up as I needed to, right? Because like I didn't fucking find Artorias that guide. But when I thought the DLC, when I was about to beat the game, I'm like, okay, let's go look up how to get to the DLC, right? And that's why I missed Gwendolyn. But I thought that this was insane because Dark Souls up until this point is like dilapidated and gross and shitty. And then the game just reveals like, oh yeah, by the way, there's one of the most beautiful things ever up here, and it's gigantic and it's huge. And the way they do the reveal with Ornstein and Smo's theme, as like the camera just peers over the wall, it is fucking keynote. It's one of the best moments in a game ever, honestly.
One of the best moments in a game ever.
Kino before today.
It's one of the bussiest moments.
I feel like I've heard him say Kino like a week ago.
Dude, I say Kino all the time.
I distinctly remember you saying Kino like a week ago because I had to Google what it meant.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
I think part of the reason I say it is because it's also a word in German that you use way more frequently, but it means something entirely different. It means movie theater. Anyways.
The same thing.
Speaking of German names, Ornstein and Smo.
We're not at Ornstein and Smo. No.
I know, but it's
no.
I was trying to transition.
All right, you know what? We're fucking as punishment. We're not talking about Anne Orlando either. We're doing the doll first.
No.
Hunter didn't do that shit. Hold on. Not just really anything, but let's finish Orlando first.
Anne Orlando.
Yes.
So my actual second least favorite part of the game, right behind getting cursed.
Hunter's based ?
Is getting into like that Anne Orlando. Well, okay. Before we get there,
there's so much.
The area where you have to walk across beams with the 3 thief dudes, I feel like it was just put there to piss me off. So then you get through there and get to the bonfire, and you gotta crank the thing up and crank the thing down. I feel like it's just there to piss me off.
It is.
And then you go up, and you go through, and you gotta run past all the shit. And these white dudes, these white little dragon dudes, they're lightning or whatever the hell, can literally hit you. They got like a freaking 30-foot reach with whatever their weapon is. Like, it's fucking ridiculous. And so they'll just hit you sometimes, like, very inconsistently. It's about 50% of the time for me. And then past those guys, there are some archers. And these archers, they ain't shooting tiny arrows like everyone else in the game. Like,
Oh
they
yeah,
fucking got a turret attached to them. They do like half your health bar. They're freaking ridiculous.
The arrows literally.
They do not home in on you. They literally do not home in on you.
They actually kind of do.
I have stood and I have watched it. They actually don't. They home in on you by the fact that they aim at you. What the hell do you mean?
They literally home in on you.
The archers home at you. They don't.
I'm looking it up.
I have stood and I have watched the arrows not turn one bit.
I don't
They
remember.
go straight. They do not home on you. They just straight up
that
go.
shoots arrows of any kind has a small level of homing to them. They do.
Well, it is so small that you move 1.5 steps to either side, that arrow ain't hitting you. It is a ridiculously small amount of homing. Ridiculous. It is an unnoticeable level of homing. So I ain't even going to hear about this. If you can't notice it, it doesn't matter. But the thing is, most of the time when you get hit by an arrow, because you're up on ledges, you get hit by the arrow, you fall. You fall. And then going up to the archer, it's like impossible to fight him because you're on that ledge. You try and fight him, you will fall. So you need to somehow bait him into falling. To do it reasonably, I'm sure you could just say, oh, if you're really good, if you're actually good at the game, you can just kill him. Well, piss off.
It's always bullshit. It's never fair. Oh, that part just sucks always.
So get him to fall off, and then run around, and then there's 2 options for doors, and if you don't know which one to go through, you just get fucked, and you gotta do it again. But I feel like everything within this area has been put here not as a challenge to overcome, but just as something to piss me off. And that's how I feel about this game as a whole. Nothing here was designed to be fun. It was just designed to piss you off.
Yeah, you're just trash at the game, man. I don't know what to tell you.
And
yeah, this was a great challenge to overcome.
People say this game is... Okay. So got through that, got through the castle, got Havel's armor, got back to the bonfire. Ornstein and the Smog are after it. I went to Ornstein's Smog a couple times. Five-ish, and maybe a little bit more. And I saw that, like, I was, like, not dying immediately usually, or anything like that, but I was getting, like, a minute or two in, and I would have done barely any damage to Ornstein, because that's the one I was trying to kill first. Like, we're talking, like, a few hits. And it was at that point I said, screw it. I'm done with this game. And I feel like it's
trash at this game.
I feel like it's most appropriate for me to give my rating now.
Nope. I'd like you to wait.
Okay, I'll mute myself for the next hour while you guys talk.
Wait, Adam, with the lights turned up and you had the fucking FNAF Freddy sound effect.
The universe was not pleased.
It is pitch black.
Yeah. I'm gonna add Freddy Fazington there over your right shoulder.
My lights are still on.
Hunter, your entire argument was so ass that it killed Wes's power.
My entire argument was not so ass. I'd like to give the game my final rating. Adam, if you're not going to let me give it, I'd like to hear your guess.
You're not allowed to give your rating. But
what would your guess be?
A 10 out of 10. This game is obviously a masterpiece.
Yeah, I would agree. It's a 10 out of 10.
You just didn't have the time to finish it because we had to record this kind of early because this is a Halloween special. I get it. It's my fault for scheduling us so early. But
I think I quit playing this game 8 days ago.
well, Hunter, I will also say most people, like you said, that hate the game give it a 10 out of 10. So we've got no reason to believe otherwise. So
That is
In
what,
fact, we're
what I
kicking you off
believe
the
about
podcast
this
starting
game.
now.
Okay, everyone literally describes things and like this is the most ass thing of all time. That is literally, I've never heard anyone describe something in Dark Souls as being fun. Literally, I've never heard it happen. So I don't get where all these 10 out of 10s are coming from.
Alright, well, I'll break that myth right now. Ornstein and Smo is my favorite boss in the entire game. They're so
They're
fun.
super fun. They're so fun.
Top of S tier, easily. I fucking love Ornstein and Smo. This is, I'm going to say it, Ornstein and Smo, better than most Elden Ring bosses. I love
Yeah, I
Ornstein and
agree.
Smo.
I totally agree.
They work together so much better than the gargoyles, and the fact that when you kill one, the other one gets stronger. Who do you kill first, Wes? Who do you usually go for?
I always kill Ornstein first. It's easier.
Agreed. Yep.
Yep.
I've wanted to kill Smo first a few times, but then I get my ass kicked, and I'm like, I'm not gonna do that.
Exactly. I mean, okay. This is like the best boss fight you could make on the Dark Souls 1 engine, basically. Not
Yeah.
engine, but, mechanics, right? Because Dark Souls 1, compared to later Souls games, it's a slower game, it's a clunkier game, it's a jankier game. I mean, it's not designed for these very deliberate, fast fights as much. Or not deliberate, just fast, right? Reaction based.
If Ornstein and Smo were in Elden Ring, it would be easy.
Yes, exactly. They'd be like the first boss. And I don't think Ornstein and Smo are like the hardest boss in the game, but I do think they're top 3. Like, it is, Dark Souls 1, it is a hard fight. I think my first playthrough I died 3 times. My second playthrough I died 8 times. My third playthrough I think I also died 3 times. Which is more than almost every other boss in this game. I would give it S tier. However, I actually would put them below the gargoyles. And the reason for that is not that I think the gargoyles are like a more fun fight. Or that's a fucking ew.
What'd you find?
Fly just flew into my laptop. Died instantly.
Oh, bro, I thought you were talking about Adam.
Murder. Yeah. Quiet, you'll disturb the interviewer.
Anyways, this has been an interesting podcast. I keep getting fucking Freddy Fazbear and interrupted by people and flies. But I don't know, man. I just think the gargoyles are more memorable. Like when I think about my first playthrough of Dark Souls, my favorite moment, my first like the 3 moments for that game that I think are the best thing ever are the Anor Londo reveal, the gargoyle fight, beating them for the first time, or more specifically when that second gargoyle shows up and it feels impossible, and the end of the game. I think those 3 moments in Dark Souls are Kino. Have I ever said the word Kino before? Has this ever come up before?
No, never once.
Okay. I was just wondering. But I would still give them S tier. I would put them right below the gargoyles for me.
You see, I'm fascinated by that list. I'm not going to tell you why right now, but I heavily disagree with one of those entries.
Interesting.
It's not gargoyles.
Wait, what? Where do you?
It's also not Anor Londo.
Wait. What? Oh, Gwyn. Oh, interesting. You hate the ending of this game, okay?
I would replace Gwyn with Ornstein and Smo and put Ornstein and Smo above Anor Londo, honestly.
Damn, okay. I'm gonna wait till Hunter mutes, because he's probably got something going on. Maybe he got Freddy Fazbear.
Or.
Someone is probably in the other room hearing your shit and like, damn, this guy's annoying as hell.
Wouldn't be the first time.
No, it would not. It absolutely would not.
Not quite as funny as when you were in a zoo for Sonic Generations in your glass cage.
Oh, yeah. Dude, I'm in a different place every time.
Bro, I made a short called Nintendo is Lazy and it has 6 dislikes. This is a tragedy.
That's awesome. Wait, what short is that? Have I seen that one?
It's literally just the Echoes of Wisdom video where I say that Nintendo should make more games like Horizon twice.
Oh no, bro, yeah. People believe that?
I guess. Or they are Horizon fans and got reverse mad.
Well, that's clearly impossible. I guess now that Hunter's out of, well, I guess Hunter, what would you give Ornstein and Snow on your tier list? Are they actually at the bottom, or do you like?
I don't know. I didn't beat them.
Yeah, but they've got to be better than Capra no matter what, right?
I didn't beat them, so I can't say.
I mean, Capra didn't make him quit permanently.
He actually said to me during the Capra Demon fight many times that he was going to quit. So
I wish I would have quit earlier, honestly. I wish I would have quit the first time I got frustrated because it never got better.
damn, not even for the discussion.
Bro is missing out.
This game made me genuinely miserable. It just made me
It
just
really did.
absolutely miserable. It ruined my night every time I played it, literally.
It's true.
Oh, I see the issue. You played Dark Souls Remastered, right?
Yeah.
That's the problem.
Oh, yeah, they totally fucked that remaster. You were supposed to play the original, man.
Let's just pick the PS3 version next month.
Yeah, we'll just do it next month. That's fine.
That's fine.
And we'll invoke the rule that you have to finish the game this time, just for funsies. We're not
Adam,
recording the video until you finish.
I will be selecting a game then. If we're quote unquote required to beat the games that are coming up now, I will have some suggestions to put in then.
Oh, damn, the recording stopped for OBS. I guess we have to restart.
The thing is, Hunter, you still have to beat the game that includes you. What are you gonna pick that's hard for Adam?
Groove Coaster.
Oh
And the
shit!
thing is, Groove Coaster doesn't really have an end credit, so you got to do all 300 missions.
It does have missions.
You can get fucked.
I guess.
So
The
you wanna-
issue is I only
you wanna-
play Peak.
Yeah, that's right. You're gonna play Groove Coaster. We just said.
Ooh,
why would you say that?
Adam. I think that's a little bit wrong of you to say.
Check out this Squirtle card I've got.
Sometimes Hunter sounds like a
Squirtle?
Joker.
It's a Squirtle card. Pretty cool
What do you
Squirtle.
mean? It's almost a joke.
I think,
He went underwater. What the fuck was that?
bro tried to fight the Four Kings without the ring. What the fuck is that sound?
Hunter, what did you do?
Okay. Bro, holy shit, he did go to the upside down.
I'm getting genuinely concerned, Hunter.
Oh shit, he died.
Oh, I heard something in there. Hunter?
Hunter,
Hello?
Hunter!
Hello?
We can hear you! You have to come back to us, Hunter. Look into the light.
this is like a fucking horror movie.
I feel like that one horror movie that takes place over Skype.
What's it called again?
Unfriended, I think?
That sounds right.
Yeah, Unfriended. And there's Unfriended Dark Web.
Hunter, do you want to try leaving the call and rejoining? It actually sounds like you're being murdered.
Yeah, no, you sound like you're underwater. Can the next episode of Video Game Book Club be on Unfriended Dark Web? Nope, that's not good, not better.
Hunter, what the fuck happened?
Is it better now?
It's better now.
Yes.
I twisted my earbuds. I twisted my audio thing in the jack.
Bro, you can just say you drew a pentagram. Like, Jesus,
It's
you did
back.
it again.
It's back. It's back.
Oh, it's.
I'm
fixed.
ready to hear you guys talk about the rest of Dark Souls.
Yeah, get your popcorn, bud. I guess we can go a little faster though.
Yeah, might as well. We're running a bit low on time. We've got 2 hours left.
Okay. I guess. Holy shit!
Hunter!
Are you in a jet? Hunter, fix your goddamn mic. You're making me. It's so loud.
Fucking hell, just mute or something. I don't know what to tell you.
Bro went to Silent Hill. Can you
You're
twist your
listening
mute?
again.
Can you twist
Hello?
it again? Yeah, you fixed it.
Yep.
Don't ever touch it again.
Hello?
Yeah, we can hear you.
We
Don't
can hear
ever
you.
fix it. Oh my god. Bro, what the fuck earbuds are you using?
He
They
bought
do
them
have
at Costco.
exposed wiring.
It sounds like they have exposed wiring.
That sounds like Costco.
I can
It's
see the
like-
copper in the middle.
Work.
Jesus.
I can't do a high pitched voice right now because I lost my voice. I want to do the work Costco guys thing.
I don't know what it sounds
Costco guys thing.
I know what it is, but I can't do it.
Work Costco guys. I can't do it. I lost my voice.
They're the
W-
Costco guys.
They're like a pair of like mythical creatures that show up in Costco. There's like a 20% chance of them spawning whenever you enter the establishment.
Don't go to Costco at 3 a.m.
I see a guy every time I go to Costco. I was at I was not at Costco today. Never mind. I was
Gonna
at
dox
Great
it.
Value
He's
Costco.
gonna dox himself.
Hunter waited for a hot dog for like 1 hour at Sam's Club today.
I would too.
It was not 1 hour. It was 36 minutes.
Okay, still. Anyways,
It's
there's
a whole thing. I can tell the story after the episode.
you don't have to.
The only place, never mind, the only place that has even got close to fucking up as bad as Sam's Club did with my hot dog was Popeyes. And at least Popeyes was sorry.
We
At
told him
least
not to
Popeyes.
tell the story after the episode, so he's just telling it now.
I will tell it after, but I'm just saying, Popeyes is the only place I've ever been to that's even gotten close to fucking up as bad as they did.
Have you ever been to a
Maybe
Burger
I shouldn't
King?
say fucking up, but maybe I should say pissing me off. Burger King, I've never had an issue with Burger King.
Burger King could make their food perfectly, and it would be fucked up.
Dude, I love Burger King.
I did get a Whopper Junior, or not a Whopper Junior, but an Impossible Whopper one, and it was cold, and it literally tasted like fart.
I would agree with you more if you took your phone out from under the water.
Yeah, I would say I can't tell what you said it even tasted like. It tastes like
Do I need to? Do I need to twist my headphones again?
do not. Do not.
Hello?
Do
Can you
not
hear me now?
fucking
Hello.
Yeah, don't touch your goddamn headphones.
I twisted it again.
Whatever, it's fine. We should talk
Moving
about
on.
virtual sometime.
Yeah, what is even the next thing? Oh yeah, Booby Lady.
Yeah. I mean, so my first playthrough was
Hunter, you didn't get to the best part of the game.
dude. I didn't know any of that shit was fake on my first playthrough. I was none the wiser.
What do
My
you mean you
favorite
didn't know
part-
it was fake? What the hell do you...
My favorite part of the
Analog.
game is when you
Oh, in Orlando? I thought you said
Yeah.
something about something else.
What tits? Yeah,
yeah, there are tits.
Yeah, where the hell did those come in?
bro, you didn't earn them. You don't
After Orange Student Smell, you didn't get to them. Best part of that is when you're playing online and you walk up to him and there's always the message, awesome chest, right in front of her.
Yeah, amazing chest.
Amazing chest, my bad. I played offline, like I said.
Yeah, fair enough. Dude, that part of the game is so good because it seems so out of place to have like this giant like mythical NPC who looks like a realistic person, and the fact that it's an illusion is so good. Like
Hunter?
threatening to crackle again. Anyways, maybe you should just I don't want to tell you to mute, but like it's bad.
It's
It's really
crackling.
bad.
There, I twisted it again.
Bro, don't touch that shit again. Anyways, I don't know. I mean, I guess next we can talk about crossbreed Priscilla and the whole painted world, right? Because I mean, I always choose right after Ornstein and Smell. I go back to the asylum, and you can fight the stray demon. There's not much to say about the stray demon, right? It's just kind of a repeat of the asylum demon, but it has a bullshit AoE explosion.
Yeah. I mean, I like him
I
better
don't-
than the Asylum Demon.
I
You
what's
like
know
worse?
what I'm gonna say to what you have to say about that bullshit AoE explosion? I just have something to say real quick.
uh-huh.
There are people that can beat the game without getting hit, so literally a skill issue. Sorry.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with you. You're trying to one-up me, but I think you're right.
I mean, I think the AoE is pretty easy to deal with when you realize running is more efficient than dodging.
Yeah, for real. It's worse on Fire Sage Demon. I don't know. I don't really like the Stray Demon very much. I
It's
think
not actually worse on Fire Sage Demon because you cannot actually beat both of them without getting hit.
Okay, but
So it's equal.
It's
you don't
actually
even know.
statistically impossible.
But
Statistically, it's actually been done before more than once.
Yeah, I muted my mic.
Anyways,
Check out this
I
ice
don't
cream
like
I
the fact that
got.
it makes you do mandatory fall damage.
We're
bottom of
Costco
C2.
guys. Of course we got ice cream.
I don't like this fight.
Yummy, yummy. What fight don't you like?
I don't like Stray Demon. Bottom of C2.
Do you like him worse than Asylum Demon?
Yeah, because like Asylum Demon has this tutorial vibe. Stray Demon's just like a worse version of Asylum Demon because he's got that mandatory fall damage, man. That's what really pisses me off about this fight.
That is
I
annoying,
think
I guess. I agree.
it's a good jump scare. It's a good jump scare, so at least has that going for it.
It's a funny bit.
Yeah. But you get the doll, and you go back to Analondo, and you go to the Painted World. And you know, my first playthrough of this game, I did go to the Painted World with help, of course, because it's ridiculous to try to do this. Finding this shit out without a guide is insane. You
Yeah.
would never, never in 1,000 years. Which is great. I love when games do that. But
I don't, but I like it here.
Yeah. That's kind of a problem I have with the game. Because what the hell? This is not 1987. This game's not trying to sell a guide or anything. So why does it got to be so shit?
Did you give Fez a 10?
A 9. A 9.
I gotta give Fez a 9. But the thing is, all the stuff that's totally shit in this game is mandatory. In Fez, it's optional.
Hold on. I would
And
argue
it's cool in that game.
Hold on.
It's cool in that game. It's not cool in this game. It's literally just arbitrary bullshit in Dark Souls. In Fez, is actually cool. Shut the hell up. You're wrong. You're wrong. I know you're wrong already before you talk.
Let me talk first. The Dark Souls is all about. It was designed around the internet. It's one of the few games I feel like that is designed around the online walkthrough. Dark Souls was a puzzle for the community to figure out with hidden messages and wikis and shit. It's designed to be obtuse and confusing, and you're supposed to play it. I've heard Dark Souls described as the first game of a modern era that was designed to be played for an entire summer. You know, it's like the game you can play forever, even though it's not even that long. It's just really hard.
If I played it for an entire summer, I would hang myself.
And maybe you should, because it really is that good. I mean, the cryptic shit in Dark Souls is so good because it enhances all like the community-based features the game's already about. That's my opinion.
Well, I think the community is bullshit.
That is true. The Souls community is kind of ass. But
no, they are. Yeah.
I somehow, when I was looking up how to get to the Painted World, I stumbled across a. This was like years ago, by the way. I stumbled into like a weird inside joke on what I assume is a fairly big Dark Souls channel. It was from like 8 years ago, a playthrough, and they were doing like a whip only playthrough or something like that. And they were trying to get to the Painted World, and there was like a timestamp where they were walking through Anne Orlando, and they realized they forgot the doll, and they yell, "I forgot the doll," and all of the comments were just timestamps of that. And I found future videos from that person of people still commenting that. And I don't know what the fuck I stumbled upon because I literally just wanted to know how to get there. And I was so scared.
So now you always will think. Now I will always think from this point onward when going to the Painted World. I won't forget the doll. Look at that.
I literally always. It's the way he screams it too. I'll see if I can find it. It's very. It's a very satisfying scream.
Well, I don't know. Either way, despite how you get there, I always felt like in my original playthrough that the Painted World was this like big like side piece of content that takes forever to get through. And on my second and third playthroughs, I realized you can beat it in like 30 minutes, and the boss is stupid easy. It's a really visually cool area, and the concept is awesome. I just don't think it's actually one of the more fun areas to navigate, especially that area with the fucking bone wheels. And I think I'm so happy it's in the game. It's incredible, and like the lore of it is great too. But between Priscilla being a kind of mid fight, with kind of a gimmick, and the painted world itself just kind of being like a straight path with a shit ton of bone wheels. That's okay.
I always lose my mind when I go into the sewer area in the painted world. Everything else is completely fine, but it's just the sewer area that drives me crazy.
Bone wheels, man. It's the fucking bone wheels. It's like you have to find that one lever, and I always get lost. It's so horrible.
I don't even mind them that much. It's just
I do.
because if you, I don't want to sound like Hunter here, but if you shield, they're not that bad.
I never play Dark Souls on. I've never tried it with a shield because everyone told me before I started the game that shield makes it easy. I don't even think that's true. By the way.
I'm sorry, I don't even mean shielding. Like even just guarding with your sword.
Okay, I've also never done that because
I feel like I understand Dark Souls on a deeper level than everyone here and everyone on the internet. I feel like I'm the only person who actually gets Dark Souls.
What do you? I don't know. I think Priscilla's gimmick, Hunter. If you don't know, Priscilla is invisible. That's her gimmick, but you can see her footsteps in the snow.
He's got bare
Also,
feet. It's icky.
Yeah, she's like a fan favorite. I'll put it that way. I like Priscilla. I think it's a good fight, but also it's really fucking easy. Priscilla is a sucky fight on repeat playthroughs because once you know the gimmick, there's no challenge. So I think first playthrough, it's like an A tier. Repeat playthroughs, I want to put it in B tier. I want to put it right below Taurus Demon.
Apparently, I forgot to put her on my tier list.
I'm gonna have to
I would have put her in between Asylum Demon and Taurus Demon.
All right. Hunter's exiting call.
Or did screw with me.
Yeah.
Where would Hunter put Priscilla?
I think Hunter would put Priscilla places we're not supposed to say.
Here, let's pretend for a minute. If we were Hunter, what tier would we put Priscilla on?
Okay, role play as Hunter while he's not here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, the thing about this fucking boss, because there's only one bonfire in the entire area, so every time you die, you gotta go the whole freaking way through, and they don't tell you which way to go because the game's shit. Okay, it doesn't even make any sense, and it's just designed to waste your time. And when you get to the boss, she turns invisible, and there's literally nothing you can do. There's no indicator of where she is or where she's attacking. She kills you in one. Well, she doesn't kill you in one hit. She knocks you down, and then she swings around and kills you in a second hit. So I don't even know why they should just make a kill you in one hit. I don't know why they even bother. And then once you do beat her, it just ends. Like there's no point of going here. It's just designed the entire painted world. There's no point. It's stupid. It's in like a random area you can't even find, and it doesn't even do anything. You beat it. It's terrible. This is like, but the thing is, it's not even D tier. It's C tier. That's my impression, Hunter.
That was a really good impression, honestly.
Thank you.
I'm pretty happy with that.
I feel like he would. I don't know. What specific thing? Because he would find something to be angry about in that fight that I'm not even thinking of.
Yeah, that's. He would. You know what I think it would be? I think he would think that you're supposed to climb the tower, like the staircase tower. He would climb to the top and then realize there's nothing up there.
I believe it is possible to roll down from where the undead dragon is to the bridge with Priscilla on the lower level. He would do that and think it's mandatory.
That's a good guess. Now you have to force him to play that part and see.
Dude, there's literally no way. He uninstalled that shit immediately. Well, I mean, the thing is, I think that's like super hard to do, right? Is it possible? Like, am I pulling this out of my ass, or is it actually possible to do that? I think it is.
I don't know. I'm just eating ice cream over here, man.
Word up, dude. I want to eat ice cream. It's probably gonna be closed by the time I finish.
I got brown ice cream. I'm just eating ice cream.
Anyways, I guess once we get Priscilla done and all that, it's pretty much do whatever you want mode, right?
I guess it's kind of unleash you on the world and tell you to go wild.
Yeah, most people think at this point Dark Souls gets worse. I don't really think that's the case. I think this is like the part where I start to enjoy the game more. Actually,
is when I agree on repeat playthroughs. I feel like on your first playthrough, you're just going to areas you've already been to for the most part.
I guess that's kind of true. I feel like this part of the game would probably suck more if I was going in totally blind and had no instructions on where to go. Because especially if I had, like, for instance, already gone to the catacombs. Fun fact: first time playing this game, After I beat the gargoyles, I got to Pinwheel. So that was fun. Yeah, we're not talking about that. Yeah, I guess what order do you go after beating Sif? Or not Sif. Well, you know what? Sif is who I fight next, so I guess you know my answer.
Yeah, I think I fought Sif way sooner than you're supposed to. I think I
Okay, I
fought
mean,
Sif before Ornstein and Smo, honestly.
I think it's a good fight, but it's piss easy.
Yeah.
It's iconic though. I mean,
Limping
like,
dog.
dude, it's like got immaculate vibes, great music, great visuals, probably like the best visuals of any fight in this game, honestly. Um, it's just like a good fight. It's just not hard at all. Even on my first playthrough, I beat this fight on the school bus. Like, you know, it's just not a very difficult fight. But I would say that doesn't hold it back too much. I would still put it at like the bottom of A tier.
I put it at A tier above Quelaag.
Okay, I would put it uh, just above Gaping Dragon, just below Quelaag.
Alright, should we do fucking Pinwheel next?
Let's see. Let me tell you what I picked next, but we're probably just gonna go with Pinwheel. I think I might have fought Pinwheel next. I fought Pinwheel next.
Oh wow. I fought Ceaseless Discharge next, but I want to talk about Pinwheel.
So I mean, the catacombs themselves are actually quite challenging. I think on this playthrough I didn't die a single time in them, but on my first playthrough, because actually I'm realizing now the reason I found the catacombs so challenging is because I went to them like 30 hours sooner than I should have. But I mean,
Yeah,
aside from that,
that'll do it.
they're pretty confusing. They're pretty long. You could just like fall forever if you just go the wrong way. Like vertically, this area is insane.
Are we?
You know,
It feels almost kind of visually boring. I don't know. I think it's because
I
it's
kind
all
of
enclosed in. There's no skybox to ogle at. It's just all closed off.
well, there's a little bit. There's like a waterfall that runs up out the ceiling. And but it's hard to notice that the actual catacombs are actually open air. There's like a hole in the ground. But I think I really like how the catacombs into the Tomb of the Giants. It just feels like a descent into hell, kind of, right?
Yeah, especially with the fire area being
Yeah.
visible from down there. It's so cool.
I want to talk at the end more generally about this game, but this is one of my favorite instances. I think the catacombs really they're the best instance of connecting the world, you know, where you start at Firelink and you go down, and then you go down to the Tomb of the Giants where you can see Lost Izalith, and then further down you can kind of see into Ash Lake even though the Ash Lake one makes no sense, but you know. It's just so fucking cool, dude.
I'm happy you
Now
said Lost Izalith because I couldn't remember what it was called.
fair enough, yeah, it's like the least memorable area.
It's my least
I think
favorite area.
Pinwheel I think Pinwheel's okay though. I actually don't think it's the worst boss ever. I just think that it's not good.
As of right now in this discussion, I have him at bottom of D tier.
Oh shit. I mean, here's the thing with Pinwheel. You can die to Pinwheel. It is possible.
Haven't seen it before. Not
He does a
possible.
lot of his damage. His damage output is actually not terrible. It's just that you'll never get hit if you do enough DPS. If your DPS sucks, Pinwheel is a legit fight. That's still really easy. That said, I've never died to Pinwheel. I don't think I ever will. I think
At this
Pinwheel
point in the game, is it even possible for your DPS to be that bad?
is if you like pick the shittest. If you pick the fucking whip, maybe. Um, I don't know, man. I don't hate Pinwheel. He's just inoffensive. There are offensive bosses, which is why I put him at the top of C tier above the Stray Demon. He also has a really unique vibe and like lore and music.
Hmm.
C
I
tier though.
dislike Pinwheel.
Fair
He's
enough.
such a nothing boss. I have no opinions on Pinwheel other than the fact that he gets a lot of hype for something that is nothing.
He's funny though. I will say he does have like one of the craziest boss runs for being insanely easy.
He also drops one of the most OP items in the game, doesn't he?
Well, it's a 1 in 3 chance, I think, what he gives you. It's different every time.
Really?
Yeah, I think so.
I thought it was
I could be
always
wrong.
the Rite of Kindling or whatever it's called.
Oh, that he does give you, yes, but he also gives you a mask.
Oh.
Um, I hate the Tomb of the Giants. Hunter, I wish you could have seen it.
I died here so many times in this run. I've never
Glad I
struggled
didn't
with
see it.
I've never struggled with Tomb of the Giants before in my entire life. But then in this run, I just kept walking off the edge and I couldn't figure out what I was doing wrong. It was driving me crazy.
It's funny
You
though.
see, you're not describing the game in a way that makes it sound fun.
It's just you feel so good when you're over with Tomb of the Giants though, right?
Some of its parts, I feel so good that I looked up a video walkthrough and followed it to a T. I'm awesome.
I did not look at the walkthrough for Tomb of the Giants. I walked through that shit 30,000 times in my first playthrough. The bonfire's hidden too. It's great.
Hunter, I want you to know what you're describing right now. I understand because it's exactly how I felt during Fez.
Dude, you're getting your dues.
Really? You must have been bad then, because that game's just not that hard. That
It's
game's
not. It's
not
just
meant.
boring.
Fez isn't meant to piss you off. It's a slow
Dark Souls
little
isn't.
game.
Dark Souls makes me feel an emotion. Fez doesn't.
That's unfair, yeah. Dark Souls makes you feel more emotions than any game. It can certainly be called art.
It legitimately ruined my night every time I played this. Absolutely ruined it.
I wish I was
think
invited to
exactly-
these Discord calls. I want to see
No,
this.
you really don't because it was fucking dire. It was like as soon as Dark Souls came on, all life was sucked out of him, and he was a miserable person to be around. Not in a bad way, just in like I can tell you're hating this, and you blame me for the fact that you have to play it. It's like it was rough, man.
What was the
It was-
longest amount of time that he played Dark Souls in a row?
Hunter, do you know the answer to that?
Like 4 hours?
Yeah.
Okay, so after like 3 hours, you just become like a disheveled skeleton. Without having more data, I'm gonna assume after like 6 hours, you loop back around and become like a crypt keeper style thing, where you're like really high energy, going fucking crazy.
Dude, I don't know, man. Hunter hated this game more than he can maybe even convey. Like, I'm telling you, being around that man while he was playing Dark Souls, I've never seen you so miserable, Hunter. I really never have.
He seemed pretty happy about the whole situation.
I think you liked it.
Yeah, you gave it a 10.
This is what has made me feel so passionate about not playing Origami King. Like, I will not continue this to put myself through these games.
Okay, but what if you like Origami King?
I guarantee you I wouldn't. There's absolutely no freaking shot.
You ever hear of
Well, wait, why
Swan
not?
Lake?
Never heard of it.
Or
Well,
does
you're
he know
gonna.
about this?
He doesn't know about the Swan Lake punk remix.
Dude, I don't know about that shit. I gotta play Origami King. Anyways,
It's a banger.
Nito. I think Nito is a joke if you know the trick, but if you don't know the trick, he's actually kind of challenging.
I think Nito's funny. I really like him. He's very, very quirky. He's like Capra Demon done well.
Have you ever died in this boss?
Yes.
Do you know the trick to this boss?
No.
Do you get fucked over by giant skeletons?
No.
Do you like to talk to tomatoes?
Yes.
Okay. Well, if you walk towards the back of the arena in this fight, it spawns a shit ton of giant skeletons that make the boss like super hard. But if you just don't move very far from where you fall in, they'll never spawn, and the boss is piss easy.
Oh. Yeah, see, every time there's a bunch of skeletons, I just get really close to him so he does the AoE attack and it kills all the skeletons.
The tiny skeletons will still show up eventually, but the big ones never will. This boss fight it's okay. I don't feel passionately about Nito. I do think the vibes are on point though. It's like terrifying, because he's this big ass guy. He's probably the first Lord Soul you're gonna get. There's this huge lead up to him of just hell to get to, and he's like the literal embodiment of death. I don't know. I think the vibes are on point, but the fight itself, it's okay. I have absolutely no strong feelings on it, and I've never died to him.
I feel pretty passionately about Nito. I think he's a very fun fight. I really like. I brought up the AoE attack killing all the skeletons before. That's very satisfying when it happens, just to watch them all crumble to dust. And on top of that, I actually do struggle with this boss usually, pretty frequently because I don't.
Well, I'm trying to struggle with a lot of things you did not, so.
I don't do anything special with him. I just get out the old dragon greatsword and start wailing away.
Yeah,
I
that's what I
actually
do.
I actually put him in A tier above Sif,
Oh,
top of
interesting.
A tier.
I like Nito. I don't think it's a great fight, but I don't think it's a bad one by any means. I would put it right below Gaping Dragon tier. I guess that's 1 out of 4 little routes then. I
Yeah.
think next I always go to C.
Seath I did last in this run, but we can talk about
Interesting.
Seath.
Why not? Why not? Um, so here's the thing. Seath is back in Anne Orlando at the Great, or the Duke's Archive, excuse me. I hate the Duke's Archives. It is my
Not a
least
fun
favorite part
area.
of the game. It is my least favorite part of the entire game. It's the only part of the game where I get to it and I'm just like I don't want to play any more of this game today. And it's not for the reasons that I think a lot of people don't like it. It's not the mandatory death. It's not the prison sequence. It's not. And yeah, there's a mandatory death hunter, by the way.
What?
There is a required death in the Duke's Archives. The first time you fight Seath, he's
Well,
unkillable.
so then how do all these people beat the game hitless?
Well, for one, there are like glitches and shit you can use to get around it. And I think you can even maybe make.
Well, then I don't want to hear about this required death
Well,
They simply
method.
pretend.
yeah, well. Either way, I don't mind all that shit. I don't even mind the boss run that much, although I certainly fucking minded it on my first run. Jesus Christ. Before you learn all of it. I hate the stupid fucking staircases and the wizards and the crystal guys who fuck you up. I hate there's on my third playthrough, I'm still getting lost with these goddamn staircases. Like, all the Duke Archives really are 2 rooms with like 4 vertical levels and a bunch of rotating staircases, but it is so easy to get turned around. There's like 80 different places you could be in those 2 rooms, and they all look identical. And there's enemies spammed around every corner. I fucking hate that area.
Yeah, I did
Honestly, I
not struggle
do.
with the Duke's Archives at all in this playthrough,
I do
but it
every
does
time.
still suck.
I really hate that area. It's the only part of the game where it's not like I get stuck in it forever, but I just fucking hate every second of it. It's like I don't feel anything positive after I get through them, except for just a little bit of a relief that I won't have to do it until my next playthrough.
It's
I
not even
really hate
interesting to
this.
look at. It's just so
No,
boring.
it's not. It sucks. I hate this part of the game. It's the only part of the game that I fucking dread it. That said, the boss run to Seath, I hated it my first playthrough because it was hard, and now I like it a lot.
Yeah, it's
Although
fun.
it's notorious.
All the moonlight butterflies around are pretty cool.
Dude, I love the
The
look of like
invisible floor is pretty cool. Hunter, there's an invisible floor that you have to walk on.
there's an invisible floor, and if you
I watched videos of that a long time ago. That's one of the reasons I never played the game before this past month. It's among
I
them.
think I showed him it. I think I showed you it because it looks so fucking terrible. I guess,
That Bed of Chaos and just
yeah,
generally everything else, just making the game sound miserable in general. You know.
it was just me.
And then Seath. I want to hear your opinions on Seath because I'm gonna tear down the illusion depending on what it is.
So I don't really like this boss at all, but I find him very easy. But the first time I struggled. You break the crystal. At first he's invincible, but it's easy. It's obvious what you have to do. You just break the crystal, and then you kind of just wail on him and run away. The only issue with this boss is that technically, if you really fucking suck, you can get cursed. And it's not that big of a deal now because you have fast travel. And fun fact, the clams outside of this boss arena actually drop the purging stones on like a rare drop. So there's also that.
Hmm.
But it's just not that big of a deal. The curse here. It's too late in the game for it to matter much. I just don't care about Seath, honestly. The only thing that saves Seath for me is I think visually he's a really cool boss, even if he looks completely fucked up in his animations. Um, but his lore is really cool. But I'm not gonna even consider that my rating. I don't know. Seath's kind of mid, honestly. I'd put him in like C tier or C tier. I don't know.
Fair enough.
Bottom of B tier. Bottom of B tier. Bottom of B tier.
Okay, okay. Yeah, I put on full Havel's armor and tanked every single Seath attack. I didn't even like lose that much health. It was
No, that's the
really
same. I played the entire game.
it was really easy if you just put on full Havel's gear. It's C tier below Bell Gargoyles.
I wear Havel's armor for the entire game every playthrough as soon as I can get it. I love
I
that
put on Havel's around this point.
because you can just wear his ring and level endurance and it's not an issue.
Yeah.
Yeah, and this is crazy about this route. I think every other route you get multiple boss fights. The Duke's Archive sucks too because there's not even a boss other than Seath. It's kind of blows.
Does the Four Kings have another boss fight?
I may have lied. The thing is, the Four Kings boss run sucks so fucking bad it might as well be a boss fight of itself. It's the worst boss run in the game by far.
I didn't
And
die to them in this run. I don't remember what it is.
I have never died to the Four Kings actually.
Okay, that's pretty awesome.
Because I know I'm a badass, right? The thing is, if your DPS exists, this fight is piss easy. But if you have less than stellar DPS, it's really hard, I think is what I've heard. I've never found this boss even remotely challenging. I just hate the boss run action. It always takes me so many tries to even get to the Four Kings. I do know, again, there is a shortcut. You can, and I learned this only in my third playthrough. If you go down where like the first ghosts are near the elevator in Nuwando and you roll off of that platform down, you can actually get to this boss like way easier and like 3 times faster. But dude, even like the little like you gotta get to the top of the roof to get the key, and then you lower the water, and then you have to get the fucking ring from Sif. Which how would you even know?
You wouldn't.
You wouldn't, exactly, and that's required to beat the game, mind you. This whole entire journey to just fight a mediocre boss in a non-existent but admittedly very cool arena. I don't like the Four Kings very much. They're not even Four Kings. There can be up to like 8 of them or something, and you usually don't see more than 2 or 3.
But
But
the arena is very cool. So off of vibes alone, S tier under Orange and Smo.
And I will also say, before I fought this fight, and I like knew about Dark Souls, this is one of the few things I knew about in the game. And I was like, oh my god, that looks so cool.
I wish
And it
they
made
did
me
more
wanna play
stuff
it.
like this in like Elden Ring. I know
Yes.
Estelle kind of does it, but it's not the same.
Yes, I was just gonna say Estelle. Estelle is like got the same like otherworldly. It's like, where am I? And also, there's a boss, like the spirit, the big deer looking thing. In
Yeah,
Elden
that's
Ring as
also not
well.
the same though.
It's not the same because the pitch black of the abyss is what makes it so cool. It also makes you look like you're on a green screen. It's very surreal, right? Like you can't grasp the full size of the arena, you know. And the way he moves towards you at all times, it makes it feel like you can't even move, really, right? It feels like you're floating in space, kind of. It's really cool. So I'd agree that brings up a bit. I still don't think the boss is very good though. I'm gonna put it right below the Taurus Demon and B tier, I think.
I think the only way anything in like a newer game could live up to this arena is imagine like a Estelle's arena, but it's the entire floor as well.
Yes, dude, like Final Fantasy VII.
Kind of
You
similar
might not
to
know.
what they do with what's the Elden Beast where it's all water on the ground, but like a
Yeah,
starry kind of thing.
I totally agree. Um, so I guess apparently I did Bed of Chaos stuff before Four Kings, but I guess we just hit that up now.
Yeah.
So the Lost Isolith, people claim part
Worst
of the game's
area in
rushed,
the game.
and it's really obvious the area is rushed. I would like to be a little bit of a Lost Isolith apologist though. In the lore, this area is really cool because it's like the source of all demons, more or less. And you kind of, I really like how they recontextualize a lot of old haters will call it janky reused content. And admittedly, it's really fucking funny that you can see 800 Capra demons doing the same exact idle animation in sync in the distance. Extremely funny. Um, However, I do like the implication that most of the big bosses that aren't named, that are just demons up until this point, were just one of 1,000 that happened to escape. Like the fact that Capra demons become grunts, the fact that Taurus demons are just walking around down here. There's just another of the like fire asylum demon. It's really cool, honestly. And I also think the architecture of this place being like um it's based on a real place, and I can't remember the name of it. But the architecture is so cool,
Hell.
dude. I don't That said, there is not a single good boss fight in this entire area,
Sure
which
ain't.
is because this has the most bosses of any area in the entirety.
4.
4. And they
And we
all
gotta
suck.
start with the GOAT, Ceaseless Discharge.
I have opinions on Ceaseless, but you continue.
So he's got like 2 attacks, and they range from dodge out of the way to good fucking luck.
Dude, I have my first playthrough. I did the thing where you kill Ceaseless by knocking him off the edge, and he dies. And I was like, that's not even a boss fight, you know. And he didn't even do his big attack. Second, third playthrough, I died to Ceaseless like 6 times each playthrough because I could not get the motherfucker to jump to the edge. I couldn't get him to do it. He just wouldn't do it, and he kept spamming that fire blast attack, and there's almost no way to dodge it. So it felt like luck and jank. It felt like the worst boss, pretty much. Of course, that's not actually the case. But it just like I can't believe people call Ceaseless the easiest joke of a boss in the entire game. Because sure, if you do the gimmick, he's a non-issue. But if you don't do the gimmick, he's actually just kind of annoying as
Well,
hell.
to be fair, if you like stand in the middle of his arena and dodge his attacks as intended, he is still a really easy boss fight.
I don't know, man. He is. Oh, the other thing too is he attacks so infrequently that you can heal to full health in between every attack. That's also true. It's very easy to just wail on Ceaseless and kill him, but at the same time, his damage input is insane compared to most bosses. So if
Yeah.
you're caught by one of his attacks, there's a good chance you're just done. So I don't know. I don't think Ceaseless is a hard boss. I should clarify. I think I just was having a skill issue in my second and third played through. I still think Ceaseless is a lot harder than people give credit, and I think he's also a lot worse than people say. I think Ceaseless is honestly right above Copper Demon and below Moonlight Butterfly in D tier. I think it's a terrible boss fight.
Oh, wow. Ours are pretty much in the exact same spot. I said below Moonlight Butterfly and above Pinwheel in D tier.
Wow. Yeah, terrible fucking boss fight, honestly. Almost redeeming qualities except for it being really, really, really cool in the lore.
Better than Pinwheel.
Better than not Pinwheel. I wasn't sure. I have to be consistent. So after you beat him and you go through a bunch of spammed or Taurus, or there's so many fucking demons.
Capra?
It's Capra demons, yeah, and a Taurus demon.
And some
Capra
worms.
demon.
Or Thunder, what was that?
Oh, Capra demon.
Bro,
I hate the Capra demon boss fight. I love the Capra demon.
I mean, the thing is, I'm not even sure that they changed the Capra Demon's health bar for the fucking version you find in Lost Izalith, because in the first place he has like no health.
They probably didn't, honestly.
Honestly, yeah, it might just be the full boss. And they literally, I think they might be like 30 Capra Demons down there. I'm not even kidding. Like they place so many of them, it's insane. Like, do you know the area I'm talking about past the lava lake where they like
just a swarm of them.
Why would you go over there?
I did just for fun. It's not worth it. There's nothing.
I think there might be like one item. It's just really funny because, to be fair, you might think that's the intended path on your first playthrough. But yeah, Fire Sage Demon. It's even worse than Stray Demon somehow. It's the AOE's are worse, which I didn't notice my first 2 playthroughs. I always died once or twice to Fire Sage. I first tried it on my 3rd playthrough. I realize now that he AoE is way worse and way more often as Fire Sage than Stray. I always thought he was identical. He's not. It is harder. It's just still shit.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That's not what I said.
I don't think the ball's...
I didn't notice it was different at all. I thought it was literally just Stray Demon, but it looked cooler, so I put it higher than Stray Demon.
I think that it being worse actually makes the fight worse because Asylum fundamentally is supposed to be an easy poo-poo boss. And the fact that they try to even turn it into something hard by just spamming explosions is cheap and bad. So I think it is bottom of C tier just below the Stray Demon.
Yeah, I put B tier under Gaping Dragon, above Stray Demon.
And you literally step forward like 5 steps and then there's a 3rd fucking boss. This area is insane. They just couldn't be bothered to make any level design. You just literally walk straight forward and go down, and then it's
the centipede demon. You know, a centipede. He looks very centipede-ly.
Like a scorpion or something, bro. This boss, dude. I've never died to it. I've never found any challenge whatsoever in it. The design is so cool, but all he does is the same move where he like pulls his arm back and then he slams it and then he just attack it and then it's over. He has almost no health.
I literally just stand at his feet and hit his feet. He can't defend against it.
It sucks because his arena is tiny and filled with lava, and I kind of dig it. He's got a cool intro. He's got this awesome grab attack, which again doesn't even fucking kill you. And there's like a gimmick with like the orange charred ring where you're like you can like get it and like I don't know, man. It doesn't end up mattering though because the fight is so easy.
You know what he looks like? He looks like a boss from Sonic and the Secret Rings.
Dude, he does. I think he's honestly one of my favorite looking bosses in the game. That's just why it sucks that the boss fight is a nothing burger. Like, I don't know, man. I would put this boss fight.
Don't use the word nothing burger. It's
I've
not
had
real. It's only a Twitter word. It's only a Twitter word.
I've had such long conversations with Hunter about the word nothing burger.
That conversation amount to a nothing burger?
It did amount to nothing burger.
For me, it did at least.
I will always stand on the hill that the nothing burger is a word that makes sense to exist. It's not just the word burger that means the same thing as nothing.
I think it is just the word burger that means the same thing as nothing, but it's better. It's better, so I just use it instead.
The reason that nothing burger is different is because it implies there was an expectation for something. Like, oh, there's going to be something great between the buns of this burger. There's going to be some juicy meal, and then you open the buns and there's nothing. It implies that there was supposed to be something, but instead there's nothing.
Okay, but you're complicating it too much. Why would you say, oh, that conversation was nothing, when you could say that conversation was a nothing burger? It sounds so much funnier. It's so much better to use.
I mean, you're also right. It is fun. That's why I say it. But
anyway, Centipede Demon above Iron Golem.
Oh shit! I mean,
in C tier. I should point out I had Iron Golem bottom of C tier.
I love the design enough to put it above. I think I'll put it in B tier, just below Seath. Well, I'll put it above Seath. Seath's the fucking asshole. Centipede.
Mine is right below Seath.
I'll put it right above Seath. It's got almost nothing going for it except for the design. But I like the design enough.
Then you walk through the incomplete land where there's just a bunch of giant dragons standing there with nothing going on in between them.
I never realized this. They're literally butts. They're dragon butts. They're the butt of the undead dragon. I didn't realize that until after my third playthrough.
Yeah, it's weird. I don't know why they chose to do that.
There's no lower explanation for it. Let it be known. So this area, man, it's not the area itself is that bad. It's actually really easy. And the boss run isn't that long. It's just long enough to make you pissed. I mean, there is also, the bonfire is a little bit hidden in fairness. If you didn't find the bonfire inside that little pedestal, you're like totally fucked.
You are also going to be doing the boss run a lot, probably.
Yes. But, I mean, this area as a whole is not that bad. And visually, it's honestly very cool. I don't know if you noticed, but the Lost Islet is like a big dome that's supposed to contain demons and like a new kiln of the first flame, or I guess it's kiln of the second flame. And it's like pierced open. There's like a crack that everything escaped out of, and you enter that crack. And the bed of chaos is like in the center of this giant dome. It's really fucking cool, honestly. If you look at a zoomed out 3D model of Lost Islet, it's beautiful. None of that is conveyed in the game, quite honestly. This area is just, it feels like spam of whatever they had left over, you know? And then they top off this absolutely cancerous string of bosses. I mean, mind you, one of the bosses barely squeaked into my B tier. The rest of these have all been C's and D's, okay? And then they hit you with the worst thing. I think this might be my least favorite segment in a video game ever that is not in a bad game. Like, I hate things in Sticker Star more than I hate the Bed of Chaos. But I don't think there's anything else in what I consider a great game that I hate as much as the Bed of Chaos.
Get the goat's name out of your mouth.
I want to examine. I think my line here really sums it up. Dark Souls from Software here, they decided to reference Fez. They took a game, and at the last second, they turn it into a 3D platformer. You know? They decided that, you know, Dark Souls, it's not about the combat. It's not about the level design. It's not about patterns. What Dark Souls was really about was random bullshit and 3D platforming. Wouldn't
And
we
the
all agree?
really good jump button that's in this game, the jump button,
Yeah,
that's really
which
good.
mind you, before the remaster couldn't be mapped to a separate button from run. You had to be sprinting and press jump, like roll a third time
Wait, it can be
to jump.
mapped to a separate button in the remaster?
Only I've never done it, but yeah, apparently it can.
Oh.
Why did you lie to me?
Bro, there's no point. You never need to jump in this game until Bed of Chaos, literally. I I could tell you for an hour why this boss is so bad. But I guess let's start with.
Keep it
I
to
mean,
like 4 minutes.
I think that the beginning of the boss isn't that bad. You have this really cool entrance, right? You slide down and you see this giant tree thing. It's got a cool arena. It's very claustrophobic, but it's very obvious what you need to do, right? There's two big glowing orbs, and it's this big ass tree, and you have to get to the orb and break it. First orb on the left or the right, doesn't matter which side you pick. It's not that bad, honestly. It's just dodge the big hand that sweeps by and get to the orb and attack it, and it plays a little cutscene of the orb disappearing, right? Not a big deal. Holy fucking shit. Hunter, I wish you would have seen it. The entire ground, only as you walk over it, mind you, starts to crumble and create gigantic holes.
Wait, I watched the video. It's my
The
favorite
tree-
part of the game because it seems like it actually made you miserable.
You have absolutely no idea. You have absolutely no idea. I think I literally took like 20 tries to beat this on my second playthrough, and longer on my first. So this took me hours on my first playthrough. I mean, dude, there is no pattern to this thing. You go and you hit the orb, and then it gets 10 times more aggressive. The floor disappears again as you walk up to it. It doesn't disappear hardly before you walk on it. You get within an inch of falling into the hole, and then the floor drops out. And you have to be sprinting, because otherwise, the thing's arm takes up the entire path, like as in there are no safe zones. Literally none. It starts where at the very back. It doesn't start at the front and go backwards. That would be too easy. It starts at the back and it goes all the way forward. And if you're standing anywhere but the very front of the arena, it will kill you instantly. Because not only does it do a shit ton of damage and stun you, it also throws you directly into a pit every single time. And that's only after hitting the first one. Then you have to hit the second orb. Thank God this is the only boss in the game they made it actually save your progress between attempts. Genuinely, I think this. If the Bed of Chaos did not save your progress between each attempt, I think it would be a contender for hardest boss in the entire series. Adam, would you agree?
Yeah.
I honestly think it would. Because hitting 2 orbs in one attempt, I've never done it. I don't think I ever will.
have. I have beat Bed of Chaos without dying once.
I hate this
It was
boss.
a fucking myth.
It sounds like luck, and I don't mean that in a way to like discredit your
It
skill.
was luck.
But like, yeah, and
One
even
thing I'd like to say real quick is
yes,
you can beat the game without getting hit, so there is no luck.
I agree with that to some extent, but sometimes the Bed of Chaos is so hard to read.
I agree with that to 100% of an extent, so I'm not even gonna hear about.
I'm just saying.
Hold up, I'm just gonna server mute Hunter
Okay.
quickly. Okay, we're good.
I'm the only one that's right.
I mean, dude, the fact that this boss can start attacking you before you even see its health bar because it can do that stupid fire shit when you're going down the slide is insane.
Mm-hmm.
And then not only that, like right, if you go down either of the paths, the hands will slap you. If you stand in the middle, its stupid fucking beam of fire and will kill you. And it'll do like the Mario 64 thing where fire rains down everywhere, right? And you don't know where it's gonna land. But then the worst part about this boss is once you break 2 orbs, the middle ground breaks through. And it's one jump. All it is one jump. You only have to make it like 10 feet forward. How hard could it be? You only have to do it one time, and the boss dies instantly. There's almost no risk once you get past that jump, although it can still attack you through the fucking ceiling. It might not, and it usually doesn't. That jump is probably the worst thing in a game ever. I would say that singular jump is worse than the Sticker Star final boss. Sticker Star final boss lasts longer.
Well, hold on a minute.
but that jump, no, that jump is so bullshit. Because nothing in the world makes me angrier than spending 3 minutes going through the death loading screen, loading back in, then walking there over all the lava and all the magic bucks and all the little fat guys that blow fire and the big blender looking motherfucker and the little sorcerer phantom that shows up and going down the slide and getting all the fire at me. And then waiting for all the hands to swipe by. So, okay, he swiped twice and then I run. And then the second I jump into the pit instantly, no damage, no nothing, just an instant game over before I can even see myself getting hit. And I start over and I do it again and I do nothing different or I do something entirely different. Doesn't matter. If I make it or not, it's like a 1 in 100 chance, it feels like. It's so fucking bad. I really think this is far and away the worst boss fight in a video game ever, quite honestly.
Okay, well, hang on, because you compared Bed of Chaos to the GOAT, so I gotta go back to that.
Okay.
Bed of Chaos is irrelevant, kind of, because you get unlimited attempts at it, and, you know, it's just Bed of Chaos. In Paper Mario Superstar, that's the final boss. That's the big moment, and it's so unbelievably trash.
The thing about that is that if you just look it up, there's almost no challenge. You cannot look up Bed of Chaos. No guide can fix it. There's nothing you can do to Bed of Chaos that fixes that last jump. It will always be that bad. You know what I'm saying?
I suppose, but
Now,
also
on a blind playthrough, I can agree that Bowser's probably worse. But if most people use the internet. If you use the internet, like most people will on that final boss, it's terrible, but it's also doable. Bed of Chaos, first try to me, I don't think I'd do it. I just don't think I can.
to that, I would argue Miyazaki intended for people to use the internet for Dark Souls. I doubt Miyamoto intended for people to use the internet for
Okay, that is
Bowser.
also true. Yeah, I don't.
I also like that same Miyamoto when he did not direct that game.
Yeah, he has nothing to do with it, really. I don't know, man. I think that Bed of Chaos is my least favorite thing in the game ever, quite possibly. And
It's bad.
hard.
It's bad.
I think it's the hardest fight in the entire game. I'm serious, honestly. I've died more to Bed of Chaos than any other fight in the game, easily. Except for
harder than the final boss.
That's for sure. It's harder than DLC fates now for me, but at the beginning, in fairness, I spent hours in DLC. With that said, moving on, because we do have to move on eventually from Bed of Chaos.
Wait, Bed of Chaos, I put in bottom of D tier, obviously.
I put it in its own E tier.
That's a bit aggressive, don't we think?
No, I don't.
Someone's just a hater, I think.
It's the last of the Lord Souls. I guess we can take this opportunity to clean up, right? Darks and Gwendolyn, not a very good boss, right?
Nope.
All right. I'm gonna put Darks and Gwendolyn in, and I think he is better than Moon Knight. Is he though? Is he even? No, he hasn't got the vibes. Well, no, the Endless Hallway is cool. I'm gonna put him at the top of D tier. I have literally nothing to say about him though.
Fucking didn't even put her on the tier list.
Leave it that way. Is there any other optional bosses or is it DLC time?
I didn't play the DLC, so.
Okay. I'll talk about it a little bit. I kind of want to do a little bit of lore at the end, but the DLC is insanely fucking obtuse to enter. Hunter, do you know what the process to access the DLC?
I have 1 hour.
Okay. I'll make it quick. Hunter, but do you know about how you get to the DLC?
I know.
With a hand that grabs you.
Bro, you have no fucking clue. You have to beat a mini boss, save and quit, reload, beat another random fucking enemy around a corner, talk to an NPC, go to a random area, kill a random added enemy, get an item that has very little indication, go back to the NPC, and then you can do the DLC, which you have to pay for on the original version.
It's so funny.
In fairness, they did tell you how to do this on a website before the game came out.
The first time I played this DLC, I was genuinely concerned that the Switch version didn't have the DLC, and I was just wasting my time doing bullshit.
Awesome.
Thankfully, it did, so I didn't end up wasting my time, but I was worried I was going to.
A lot of people call this the best DLC ever. I don't think that's the case, but I do think it's one of the best. I'm gonna kind of glaze over or gloss over the level design for the DLC because there's not that much to talk about in my honest opinion. I don't think the level design of the DLC is anything to write home about. Can we agree on this? It's really more of a boss rush, isn't it?
Yeah. I don't know. I didn't get that far in it.
Wait, have you never finished it?
I've never finished the DLC.
Wait. Hold on. You beat Sanctuary Guardian.
Hang on. Yeah.
Did you beat Artorias?
Yeah.
Did you beat Manus?
No.
Did you beat Calamite? No, I don't think you can without beating
No, I don't
him.
think so.
Ooh. Did not fight the hardest boss in the game.
That's fine. I can live
So,
with that.
yeah, no, I'm not saying that as like a disparaging thing, just as in, bro, yeah, fucking. Sanctuary Guardian. It's fine. I have absolutely nothing to say. It
I
kind
should
of
have,
feels
I think I got to Manus, but I think I stopped there.
that rightfully so. Sanctuary Guardian just feels like too fast for this game. Like it almost doesn't feel like built for this game's mechanics.
Yeah, this feels like an Elden Ring boss. I don't know why he is the way that he is.
I think it's just because like it's the end of Dark Souls 1, right? Like they're making the DLC, they're like, how far can we push it? In my honest opinion, I think by the time we get to Manus, they push it too far. But I think Sanctuary Guardian is a good but not great fight. It's really easy.
I like him. I think I struggled with it when I played it, but I don't fully remember. It was fine.
I think it's good. It's definitely a well designed boss. I will. It's compared to most things in Dark Souls 1. It's excellent quality. I just don't think the difficulty is high enough compared to the rest of the DLC. I would put it like honestly an A tier, right above Nito. I do like this boss.
Yeah, from what I remember, probably top of A tier.
Yeah, it's well designed. And then the goal of the DLC is just get through a bunch of areas that are mostly the same. They're not the same, but the first area, Darkroot Garden, is mostly the same as Rule Seal that it is in the base game of Darkroot Garden. Um, so you just kind of walk through a forest, and then you fight Artorias. Artorias is considered the best fight in this game, aside from maybe Ornstein and Snow. I really like Artorias, but I don't think he's like the greatest thing ever. Like,
Really?
I think my first playthrough, I didn't find him very hard. My second playthrough, I fucking steamrolled him. Okay, first playthrough, I did die quite a bit, I guess. Now that I think about it, I probably spent about 40 minutes on this guy. But second playthrough, I steamrolled him. Third playthrough, I struggled again with him. But I think ultimately, like, as much as he feels like a late FromSoft boss of learning patterns, and it's like, oh, go, is he swiping 2 times or 3 times or 4 times? And then you're like, oh, he didn't attack. Now is my time to jump in, right? He's got that kind of like prediction and like analysis shit going on. It's not like it's like a little more reaction time as well. It's not like the other Souls bosses where it's just like spam on them until they attack you and then dodge, right? That's like most of Dark Souls 1. So it's good in that way, but at the same time, I don't know. As much as I love like the lore of Artorias, his actual fight, I've never found that interesting. If I'm being totally honest, maybe it's the fact that I don't really tend to enjoy these humanoid fights that a lot of people I think do. I tend to enjoy more of like the spectacle bosses of Souls games. Like I love like Rickard and Elden Ring. Is that controversial to love that fight?
I don't know. I don't really like Rickard, but I get it.
Like it's stupid. It's a stupid fight. I like those. So I like Artorias. I mean, don't get me wrong. For this game, he's almost like S tier. In fact, I'd put him at the very top of A tier.
Yeah, I'd definitely put him at S tier right below Ornstein and Snow. I love Artorias. He's a very fun fight from what I remember. Again, I'm going off of memories from like 2 years ago, but he is a very fun fight. I don't even remember all of his attacks, but he was quite the pickle for me the first time I fought him. You better believe it. I'm bullshitting right now. I don't remember anything.
It's a good fight. I have no complaints.
I remember really liking him, so that's why I'm putting him in S tier right below Ornstein.
I did enjoy it. And then
I'm still very sick. I am fighting demons right now. I'm trying my best to get through this.
Rose fighting the circus demon.
Demon?
Hunter, I still find it so funny, Hunter, that you kept calling it the circus demon while we were playing the game too. I'm so curious where it came from.
Where what came from? That's what it's called.
Hunter, are you still with us, by the way? I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm still with you.
Okay.
He's fighting the circus demon right now.
Yeah,
Hunter,
what's the circus demon?
It's not fucking real. That's what.
Literally is. I played it. I beat it. I beat the Circus Demon.
He did beat the circus demon. He's telling the truth.
I kind of believe him.
It's the
Um,
DLC. Pack 2.
it's
You wouldn't
just,
understand.
hey, you didn't finish it. You don't know. I could be lying to you.
It's Fighter Pack 2.
Okay, after you get through Ula Steel, it's a cool area. It's just kind of like more of the same as far as Dark Souls 1 goes. It's a lot of like ranged enemies. I will say the cave with like the little baby Sif and all the humanities is really cool in terms of visuals, but it's really small. The DLC's actual like you know area is very small. And just not very tricky and challenging like the base game. Like there's no traps and bullshit in the DLC, which I think there should have been more of, honestly. Um, but you get down to Manus. I think Manus is probably the hardest fight in the entirety of Dark Souls 1. I think he's comparable to some of the later Elden Ring bosses, actually. And he's the only real fight in Dark Souls 1 that I sit down and I just traditionally spend like an hour fighting him and dying and starting over and getting better at dodging his shit. The thing about Manus though is he actually feels faster than the player. Like honestly, to me, Manus feels like he's breaking Dark Souls 1 a little bit. Like they pushed too hard. They tried to make a boss that's too good for Dark Souls 1. It doesn't work because you're too slow, it's too clunky, it's you can't like the camera's not cooperative enough, you can't roll. It's a cool boss, but it's very frustrating and it's very, very hard. He has a ton of health hits like a fucking truck. He does this one combo where he like reaches back and like, slams down and he goes pa, 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 boom. And if you get caught in any part of that, you're pretty much guaranteed dead. This fight for me pretty much always comes down to kindling to 20 Estus and then chugging, you know? I don't like this boss very much, but at the same time I don't think it's bad. I just don't enjoy it. So
He looks pretty cool.
he is cool. It's just it's and I do feel like immense like it's a great feeling to beat this boss compared to even the rest of the bosses in the game, almost I'd say. So for that, I actually kind of enjoy the completion of this boss in retrospect. But while I'm playing it, I get fucking pissed. So I want to put it. I put it right above the Four Kings in B tier, honestly.
Off of looks alone, I guess he's going in S plus tier. Because he's probably the coolest looking boss in the game.
Let me look at him because I can't see him very clearly in the game. Actually, what does he have a face? Oh, he
Kinda.
does. I've never seen it before. Never noticed his face. I always thought those red things were his eyes. Maybe they are. Anyways, we're almost done here at the DLC. There's just one more thing. Calamy. Another thing about Calamy, they pull one more cryptic Dark Souls bullshit thing and make him impossible to find even within the DLC. You have to go through like a super obscure staircase in the Ula Seal Township, and then attack a mimic chest. And like a mimic chest, a lot of the time you'll run past them, right? It's like whatever this guy has probably isn't worth killing him because they kind of pack a punch in this game.
Oh, I
But if you
usually just
keep
always
the
kill
mimic
them.
I always run away usually, but if you don't kill this one, you just straight up can't access the final boss of the DLC. He's already kind of hard to find. So you find this key, and then you go up to an obscure little tower and talk to an archer, and then you leave and go to Calamite and let him kill you. And then you talk to the archer, and then he shoots down Calamite, and then you can fight him. It's really they had to squeeze one more in there, didn't they? Just one more. But the Calamite fight itself, I will say, my first time playing the game, I first tried Calamite, and he is considered one of the game's hardest bosses. So I felt pretty good about myself. That said, I usually die to him like 3 or 4 times on my subsequent playthroughs. It's a good boss fight, honestly. I think Calamite is one of the best boss fights in Dark Souls 1. It's not like super hard, it's not super like interesting. It's just a fucking dragon, you know? Like for all of the dragons in that are in Dark Souls 1, there wasn't an actual dragon boss feat. Boss feat?
Boss feet? I
There were
was thinking
feet.
1,000 Year Door.
There are and there are also bosses feat in Dark Souls. But Priscilla is only half dragon, I think. And Seath doesn't count. So it's good to just fight a good old dragon that spits fire. And he's got like a fake Cyclops eye, and he does this cool grab attack. Just a cool guy. So I actually do really look forward to fighting Calamite each time. I would say I put him in S tier right below Ornstein.
I think I might have fought Calamite at some point, but I don't think I was ready for it.
Fair enough. I think it's very few people beat Calvin without being Manus. I think Calvin's considered like a secret boss.
Uh,
Because Manus concludes the story of the DLC for sure. And I guess after that, I mean, I usually hit the Great Hall on Ash Lake, which we already kind of talked about. And you really just kind of go straight to the final boss, right? There's not any really build up.
yes, sir. I know this part. I can talk about this part.
Oh
So,
yeah.
you go down to the Lord Vessel, and you put the 4 Lord Souls in the Lord Vessel, and the door opens. I'm not talking about Lord here, okay? I'm talking about what happens. This is the brass tacks. You put the Lord Souls in the Lord Vessel, and the door opens. Then you gotta really...
Damn.
Sorry, the power of the Lord is inside me. I can really feel Gwen coming inside me right now. So
Yeah.
then, Hunter, you disliked boss runs. You would have really disliked this part.
Oh, it's not bad at all. It's easy.
Hunter would have disliked it.
I've
Hunter
never
would have.
died. Oh wait,
Hunter,
no, I've died to Gwen one time.
Hunter would have disliked it. The boss run.
He probably would. He would have disliked it no matter what, though.
But then you get to Gwen, and for some reason, you can parry his attacks. So like someone on the coding team may have made a mistake, I think, but
I think it's intentional. I think Gwen's supposed to be easy.
oh, well, that's not very satisfying.
Given the lore, I think Gwen is supposed to be easy. I think Gwen is one of my favorite final bosses because it's easy. It's like the music is absolutely fucking cool. It's my favorite final boss theme in a game, honestly.
Really?
Yeah, it is. Dude, if you like are like the lore of Dark Souls, Gwen is so good, dude. It's such a good fight. I think that like it's really easy. I've only died to it once, and it's because I was playing stupid on my second playthrough. But dude, I love every second of this fight. Like, yes, you can just parry him. If you choose not to parry him, which I never I did it my first playthrough, I equipped the shield just because I heard parrying him is fun. And then second and third playthrough, I just kind of wheeled on him and it still went down super easily. But it's not about that, man. His fight is visually fucking awesome. It's just a dude that's on fire. It's really cool, in my opinion. You might not agree. And it's like really dark. The one thing I will say is I don't like the geometry of his arena. It's got these like weird like big rock bumps in it that he kind of gets caught on. I guess it's supposed to let you like kind of dodge and heal, but the fight itself, honestly, it's not that much to write home about, but it's more like kind of the whole vibe is so good.
No.
You don't I can tell.
Bland colors, not interesting to look at. Random user put in C tier.
Damn!
Under C.
I think for me, he's just below Artorias. And honestly, in terms of like gameplay, honestly, even just because it's so fun to just wail on this dude. In terms of honestly how much I enjoy the fight, I'm gonna put it in like my personal like connection to Gwen and how much I love this fight. I'd put it at just below Gargoyle's Nest here, just above Ornstein.
Well, we are even in the fact that we both put them under gargoyles.
I don't know, man. I just love Gwen. But once you beat him, the ending is pretty quick, right? Do you always choose the same ending?
Yeah. I just press buttons until the cutscene plays. I don't know.
You light the fire, and then you get that nice credits music, and the game ends. But I don't want to end the discussion yet because there is more about Dark Souls I want to talk about.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks.
Kind of really mushy. Like I want to talk about why Dark Souls is like a top 5 game for me because
Okay.
everything I talked about, like mechanically, it's really good, right? But
Okay.
this game is like TTYD for you in the way that like, or at least how I think TTYD might be for you in the way that like I don't know. My enjoyment of it goes so much beyond the sum of its parts. I'm gonna be completely honest. I was like mega depressed when I first played Dark Souls the first time. Like specific circumstances I'm not gonna get into here, but like it was like worst weekend of my life type shit, right? I played through the entirety of Dark Souls after the Gargoyles in 2 days, and after thinking it was like the hardest game of all time, right? Like I thought this, I would never beat this. Like I thought this was like my Battletoads for Hunter, where I felt like I'll never beat this, and I don't ever really want to because it's so fucking hard. When I went through this entire thing in 2 settings and went from sucking ass at the game to being honestly pretty good, I think like it was the best feeling in the entire world, and like I genuinely changed my perspective on it. Like I'm way more willing to play hard video games now, or games that I like would not consider my comfort zone because of Dark Souls, because I felt like the fact that I was able to go from something that I felt was basically impossible for me to finish, and then 2 days later beating it entirely, like not just finishing it, like feeling like okay, I actually feel like I could breeze through this, and I have twice now. It's like it's so inspiring, like genuinely. That's one of the things I love about Dark Souls, and my favorite thing about it, honestly, is that feeling of just like personal growth that you get from beating these games. Like I think that's why people love FromSoft games so much, is that they give you kind of a feeling of overcoming something that feels impossible that like no other game can, because no other game is willing to be that harsh, unfair, and difficult. Like games just aren't willing to do that. I feel like there's no satisfaction in beating the hardest level in a Mario game for me. Like honestly, it's like it's difficult, but it doesn't feel like I ever thought, okay, I wasn't going to beat that. When I first played Dark Souls 1, I really didn't think I was going to be able to do it, and the fact that I did eventually finish it was hugely impactful. That's the first thing I really love about this game. I mean, do you want to say anything about that at all, or no?
Um, I don't really feel that way about TTYD per se, but
Not
what you're
even
talking about,
it's like a strong personal connection. That's all I mean.
no, yeah, I get that, but like specifically what you're talking about, I have more
Okay.
towards Doom, weirdly enough, because
Oh,
I didn't
interesting.
play a lot of first-person shooters, and then I had like the worst week of my life, and afterwards I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna get Doom 2016 on my Switch, maybe I'll like it, and
Yeah.
now I'm a Doom fan, so like, and now I'm obsessed with Ultra Kill, so that really was a pipeline.
Yeah, right. It's a pipeline. That's the same way I feel about like Xenoblade 2, where the game is better than some of its parts because it pushed me to like play something I didn't think I was going to like, and like it sent me. It genuinely like changed the trajectory of my entire life. That's what Dark Souls did. Like, I don't think I would honestly have played games like Resident Evil, at least not for a long time, right? Like, I want to play Silent Hill right now. I don't think I would have felt that way if I hadn't been Dark Souls, because that's a game that's very much outside my comfort zone, but I want to play it because I want to be able to say that I can. Um, that's what's one of the things I love about Dark Souls, especially like Dark Souls 1. And it's not because I think the game itself is better at that than the game like Elden Ring or whatever, because Elden Ring's harder. I spent like an ungodly number of hours trying to beat Millennia before I platinumed that game. But like, I don't know, man. Dark Souls, whatever your first Souls game is, I really think it is like genuinely special. The first Souls game that you finish, I think it really does for a lot of people like make a big impact. And then on an entirely unrelated note, the second thing that I love about Dark Souls that we didn't talk about that much is that it's kind of got this Metroidvania level design of an interconnected living world, and it plays. It's a part
First
that they never
half,
first half. Second half less so. That's true. But
Hunter, you didn't even play the second half.
that's true. That's yeah. He literally did.
wasn't Metroidvania when I played it. There
I don't
was
know.
a right path.
No, there wasn't
No, there
though,
was a
because
writer path.
well, even you can go down the wrong. My point about it's not like Metroidvania in the sense that you just like wander and like well, the thing is, Hunter, Metroidvanias always have a right path. They usually don't allow you to walk in any direction and make progress. It's about subtly guiding you to the right path and making you feel like you found it, and making
Shit,
you
you
feel
just
like
get some random ass key and it would have like no description and it unlocks some
you
door.
usually don't need them. That's the thing. You almost never
Yeah,
actually
just use the
need.
master key and the game is
Yes,
good.
sir.
Them. If you even
That's
okay,
right.
regardless,
I
if
think I
you
would have liked the game if you had not encouraged me to not use the master key.
it's
I
just
think I
not
would
true.
have
I don't
deeply
think your
enjoyed the
opinion
game.
would have been different at all. I think you would have just quit at a different time. But
Yeah.
my point is, yeah, see, you would have gotten to better chaos and kill yourself. But I think you might have hated it
Oh,
more
really? I
if you.
think he would have raged at Gaping Dragon. I think like the wizards would have fucked him up hard because it's
Really,
genuinely so difficult to dodge them while also having a bunch of projectiles fired at you.
I had no idea that was the thing. But dude, this game has such good level design though. Like, think about the undead bird bonfire. You get there the first time, and you sit in there, and you try to go up the stairs, and they're broken. And you just keep going forward. There's a ladder that comes back down and like totally recontextualizes the bonfire. It's so fucking good, and the way it
It
comes
doesn't
together is so
recontextualize it, it adds another route. What
that's
the hell
fucking
do you
me.
mean it
Shut the
recontextualizes
fuck up.
it?
You don't even know what you're talking about, bro. What do you think that word means? It gives it a different purpose than I had before. What do
It's
you
still the
mean, bro?
same purpose.
No, it's not. You use it to
It's a
reach.
bonfire in that same spot.
You are such a hater.
I'm
There's so many
sorry, Wes. I
instances of the
can't pay
game.
attention to anything that you're saying because your background makes it look like the Hamilton album cover, and
It kind of does, doesn't it? I've got like a spotlight. Anyways, wait, is there? Okay, never mind. I was gonna tell. But dude, like, okay, Firelink, for example, right? Firelink is the bonfire that you can use to get to Capra, you use it to get to New Londo, you use it to get to like the catacombs, you use it to get to the gargoyles, use it to
I'm
get
sorry.
to the Berg. It's so cool, dude. Like the way the world connects feels very organic
it's
in
like a
this game.
spider web. It's very spider webby.
Yes, and more than just the actual pathways that connect these areas, the fact that you can see most places. Did you know you can see the Duke's archives from the Undead Burg? Did you know that you can
I
see
think I've heard that,
Blighttown
but I
from
never
Firelink
actually saw
Shrine?
it.
You can see Blighttown from Firelink Shrine, and if you die in Blighttown and leave a bloodstain, and you go all the way back up to Firelink, you can see your bloodstain down in Blighttown. It's true. There are so many incredible things like that in this game. Like the entire world is connected in a way that open world games feel less immersive than Dark Souls, honestly. Like there's something about Dark Souls, man. There's no like fake interiors. There's no like there's tiny buildings and things in the distance, but you don't ever like find a hallway in Dark Souls, and it just seems like it was placed there for no reason. Sure, there are dead ends, right? There are obscure little corners, but they've always got like a gate or like a little passageway that would have gone somewhere, or they connect to some other area. There's a key you need to unlock a door that connects to the garden. Like it really feels like a city or like a dungeon or like a sewer or like a fucking Blight Town, whatever the hell that is. It feels like there's like this really cool real world, and like even like the kinds of enemies you find, like the way Blight Town is, where it's fucking miserable and the enemies look diseased, and then you get to Anor Londo and it's very regal. You can tell there's like a story about how Anor Londo is at the top of the world, and you can see the trashy bottoms. The world gets more dilapidated and like garbagey as you go down, and if you go deeper, it gets kind of demonic and hellish. It's so fucking cool. Like, and the third pillar of what I think makes me love Dark Souls so much. I want to plug a video real quick. I want everyone watching this who gives a shit about Dark Souls to watch a video by the Brothers Code called like the story of Dark Souls explained or whatever. It's easy to find. It's got like millions of views. It's like a 2.5 hour long video, which I know sounds super long. It explains the story of this game,
This
and
podcast
it's
will be
so
longer.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah. It's so sophisticated, though. The story of this game is not your typical, and not to hate on like fantasy stuff, because I know people love it, but it's not like Lord of the Rings. It's not it's not about like characters on a journey fighting dragons. It's like interesting, man. It's very philosophical. It's like the end of the game is not you lighting up a bonfire and rolling the credits. It's like about this like endless cycle of like, you know, do you even want to light the bonfire? Arguably, you could say walking away from it was the morally correct choice because you're ending this cycle of people being fucking miserable, having to die and live over and over and over again.
By the way,
It's
just quickly,
dude,
I will have Dark Souls story explained by the Brothers Code linked in the description below if you just want to go down there and click on that.
that is excellent. Thank you so much. But dude, that's so good. It's the way these things connect, man. Did you know in Anor Londo you can find three statues? Actually, you find two. There's three slots for a statue in like the main painting room. In the center, there's Gwyn. On the right, there's Guinevere. Is that the woman's name? And on the left, there's a missing statue. It's so fucking cool. The left missing statue is where the nameless king from Dark Souls 3 would be. The middle statue is just Gwyn, but the right statue is Guinevere instead of Gwendolyn. It shows how Gwendolyn is like this kind of forgotten, rejected, like lesser member of the family who's physically hidden away as a secret boss. The way the environment tells a story that's even expanded in like the third fucking game. Like there are hints to things in Dark Souls 1 that are not really expanded upon until later in the series that are purely told through like environmental storytelling. Like, sure, like Hunter, you said the game's kind of ugly, it is, but everything is super deliberate. I don't think you can deny that. Like every inch of this game is so deliberate. It's insane. Like even like the layout of the world about how, you find demons closer to where the demons came from, man? Like it all feels like impossible to plan out. And the way that like a Metroidvania does. It's so good. I don't know. These are just parts of the game. I don't feel like you pick up on a lot of these things just playing the game. I feel like that's what I love so much about it, is that you can always learn more about Dark Souls and the game just always gets better.
Sorry, I thought I was listening to a video essay there for a second.
You were. But dude, I don't know. I had to get off my chest. It's like sometimes you love a game so much you can't like not talk about the things you like about it, you know?
No, yeah, I'm happy you did that. I'm happy you got all that out.
Yeah, out of my system.
Are we ready for final ratings?
I am.
Hunter, after you.
What?
Final score?
Final score.
Final
Did you fall
score.
asleep?
Final score. I thought you were somewhere else. I thought you were still. I missed where you were. You were talking about the final boss, and then you went way off to something else.
Yeah, I know.
Bro was
I
not
had to.
listening.
Okay,
I was not listening.
but final score. Did you both go first already?
Yes, we
No.
already went. No, yes, we.
You have to tell me these things ahead of time.
I want you both to go first.
Okay, fair enough. 10 out of 10. That's all.
Fine. Wes, after you then.
10 out of 10. Come on. You just heard me like
Well,
raise this game
why
for
would
an
you
hour.
give it a 10 out of 10?
Dude, you don't
You
want me to say
just
it
explained it.
again. Adam, what would you give it?
Sorry. Me personally, I think I'd give this game an 8 out of 10. I think if I played this at the time, I would give it a 10. But I think there are other Souls games that have done what Dark Souls does, but better.
Okay, that's fair. I think Elden Ring's lacking in the soul department. In terms of,
I
like,
agree.
story.
Elden Ring is not my example of Souls games that do Souls games better.
I think the gameplay of Elden Ring is well, is it though?
I think the combat's better, but like
Yes,
exploration
the
wise,
combat.
it's not
The
better.
bosses in combat are better. That's what I'd say. All right, Hunter, what's your rating? Get it out of your system.
Well, my rating is a 1 out of 10. This is not a game.
Hurrah!
This is not a game that was designed without purpose or without effort. Everything here was carefully crafted to be exactly the way it is. Like, there were no errors in their design. There were no things that they thought they were trying to go for something else and it had a different than desired effect. Everything here was to piss me the hell off.
Oh, I love it.
Hunter,
Everything. What?
I'm going to give you one more chance. That's all I'm going to tell you. You get one more chance.
For what? To convince you?
No, that's just all I'm going to say. You get one more chance. Would you like to take that one more chance to do anything right now?
You get one more chance to live if you pick Origami King.
You get
That
one more
might.
chance, or I'm going to pick Origami King.
I don't want to
Try
be
me.
with him again if he does
Try
that.
me.
I don't want to be in the same Discord call as him if he has to play that game. He won't play it.
Try me.
He won't. He means it. He won't.
Hunter?
I've talked about this for the past couple weeks. I fantasized about not playing your pick.
He really has. He's done that thing where you like pretend to be mad at someone in the mirror, and you're like, no, I'm not gonna just.
Hunter, what score would you give this game?
1 out of 10. Absolutely terrible. Sticker Star wanted to be a good game. This game was deliberate. Sticker Star was anything but. But this game was deliberate in everything it did. Everything here was designed to be hard, and most of the stuff, it was not hard where it felt like I was overcoming a challenge. It was hard in the way it felt like, oh, I need to run past this thing. The bosses are what I expected the challenge to be. Like, oh, you need to overcome this immense obstacle. But no, it's just learn environmental bullshit. It's just the challenge is environmental bullshit.
Awesome.
All right, we're going to
And
the wheel.
the boss runs make the bosses harder because you never get to learn the bosses, and the boss runs make the bosses just so much less fun. The bosses, if the world I feel like had been different, and the boss runs hadn't have been the way they were, could have been pretty good.
Interesting.
But it's just terrible the way it is. I hate the world. I hate the world that this game is made in.
Damn. It is
I
dreamy.
hate having to, fight this enemy on a staircase, so, you swing and you hit the wall, or fight this enemy on a ledge, so you fall and die. Or, here, get fucking ganged up on by 4 enemies, so it's like, get hit by one, they all attack you, you're dead. You get hit once, you're just fucking dead. It's miserable. The whole game is learning where to go and what to run past. And I just hate it.
I don't agree with that part, though.
All right, we're starting with the main game. I'll go first. We are doing the Origami King.
Hunter, do you have a pick?
Wes, you said you have a pick?
Yeah, I do.
Do you just want to run it? We can get back
Yeah, sure. My pick for Game of the Month next month is Sonic Adventure.
Oh.
How do we feel about porn games?
It's a game.
I think we could do it. I think we could.
We don't show gameplay in these episodes.
We well, you'd have to do it as the bonus game. I think that's the criteria.
Oh, that's true.
If you pick Beanfuck Kingdom as the bonus game, I would actually be on.
I was gonna pick Hootie Pop.
Bro, wait, can I do that? Actually, can I pick Beanfuck Kingdom as our bonus game?
If you want.
I don't think I will, though. I don't think I have the gall. You would have to censor like half the episode. That would be so funny, though.
I am picking Grand Theft Auto 4.
Epic. 1 million hours.
Banger.
I will be doing the DLCs if I expect.
We have to buy this game on Steam.
They already own it with all the DLC.
Oh, I forgot about
I own it
that.
with all the DLC on Xbox 360.
Okay, we're spinning the wheel. Excuse me. We're spinning the wheel.
Please, 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 please.
Give me something good to eat. Oh, right on the ellipses where it gets cut off. The Origami King, bitches. Oh, this is the best timeline.
He's not gonna play it.
He sure isn't.
He's not gonna play it.
I'm not. I'm not touching it. I'm not opening it. I will not insert it into my console.
Wait.
Touch it.
Do we want to give Hunter homework instead?
Ooh, where are you going with this?
Do we want to assign Hunter a game that me and you have already played? I don't have a pick in mind, but instead, because he's not gonna play it, I'm fucking telling you, he's told.
Oh, that's a good idea. Like, instead of a bonus game, we make Hunter play something that we've played.
Oh, and so in the middle of the episode, we just have Hunter tell us a little story.
Hunter has to give a book report. He can make a slide presentation.
Yes! I love this idea. Oh my god, this is fucking perfect.
We can't fucking... What if we pick Mario Sunshine as a bonus game? I can run through Mario Sunshine quickly.
Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, me too.
Are we doing a full game for our bonus game?
Yeah, I think we are.
Don't forget bonus games were limited to 5 hours.
That's never been a rule. That's been an honor system thing.
It's also never been a rule. That's also true. We've gone over 5 hours, I believe, in this game, because I spent more than 5 hours in Kid Dracula.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Kid Dracula's how long to beat lied.
2
And you played more than the game that was selected.
Hunter, you don't have to Hunter. Mario Sunshine's not very long. I think we should run it.
Yeah, Hunter, if you want to pick a shorter bonus game to try and compete with me and Wes's 2 spots on the wheel, you can, and we'll see how it goes.
You both have to play it within the month and 100%. You don't play a Mario game and not get every shine. You need to get every shine. That's how this.
You're gonna regret saying that. You're gonna regret.
You're also gonna have to 100% it.
Yeah, if that's how you want to play it.
Well, you also both have to beat Origami King.
That's fine.
I'll do it, Hunter. If you want to commit to 100%ing Mario Sunshine, you're gonna have a worse time than Dark Souls, bud. You're gonna have a worse time than Dark Souls. You want to not. Mario Sunshine is a perfectly fine game if you don't do that. How about you just commit to playing it?
I like committing to playing it because that is not bonus game material.
It can be.
It is now.
It's not bonus. It does not fit the bonus game material. And I promised you I would not play the game. I think you two can have a month where you discuss Origami King together.
I'm reluctant to be this cruel. I feel like I'm too good of a person to do this to him. But at the same time, it's not a bad game. It's just a game I personally hate.
Where are you going with Sunshine still?
I think I might. Hunter, come on.
So it's not within the bonus game time length.
Well, we are going to start setting up the bonus wheel now.
Okay.
For my pick for the bonus game, I'm going to go ahead and do Mario Sunshine.
Interesting pick. Interesting pick.
Wes, what are you going to go with?
I think I'm going to go with Super Mario Galaxy 2. Yeah.
I'm thinking Persona 1. Fuck you both.
Yes! Please be Persona 1. Please be Persona 1. Please be Persona 1. Please be Persona 1. The first 80-hour VGBC month. Dude, fuck me if those both get picked.
Oh, it's Galaxy 2!
I fucking Galaxy 2. You want to know why I picked that?
Because Hunter hates Galaxy 1.
Well, we've got an interesting month ahead of us, fellas. I gotta tell
Yeah,
you.
thank you guys for watching this episode of Video Game Book Club. Be sure to tune in for next month where it's going to be the first ever 5-hour Video Game Book Club special because we're playing 2 10-plus hour long games in 1 month.
Well, Jesus Christ. Poor Hunter. Well, Hunter, you're playing a good game. What am I saying poor Hunter for? This game's perfect. It's a Mario game, goddammit. You're gonna love it. It's Mario, dude.
Well, Hunter hates Galaxy.
He says he hates Galaxy, but when's the last year he played it?
Like 2020.
How far did you get?
I got all 120 stars.
Did you do it again as Luigi?
Yeah, did you do it again as Luigi? Because that's where it gets
Oh
good.
no.
This shit's gonna be crazy. I'm ending recording.
Wait. I have to ask one more question before we go.
Okay.
We can end on this. Hunter, which is better, Dark Souls or Mario Galaxy?
Mario Galaxy.
Leave it in.
Someone's gonna be mad at that.
I want us to end on that.
I agree with him, but someone's gonna be mad at that.